Hello everybody, how are we doing? Stream had a little bit of an issue getting started, but we're here for yet another unplanned stream, because I never tell you when I'm gonna stream, do I like to keep you all guessing. There we go, I'm on the right Stream Deck profile. How are you all doing? How have we been? How's life? I'm here to play some House of Ashes. I've already done that one. I'm here to play some Little Hope today. I need to play it for footage, so I thought I might as well stream it, which I did the last two on Twitch. I'm doing this one on YouTube, so you're welcome. But how are we all doing? Noelia, welcome in. How you doing? Mr. Charlie Pufferfish, hello. Dylan, welcome in. Welcome back. Fart. Interesting username, and interesting comment. FT Alex, welcome in. Cheetah, hello. Gaming Brothers, hello. Reed Lazy Demon Short, hello, welcome in. Amina, hello. Safo Gaming, welcome. Another interesting username, welcome in. Tissue, hello. Yeah, Cheeky Live. I was like, I need the footage, and I've been trying to find time to do it, and I thought I might as well do a quick live stream because we also have things to talk about, like hitting 100,000 subscribers already before Christmas. What is life? Thank you so much, by the way. Holgage, welcome in. How you doing? Excalibur, welcome back. Still got that little membership badge I see. Got a little membership. 2 months now. 2 months. We've got a little red splat going on. It's definitely jam. It's definitely jam. Couldn't be anything else. Hi, you're new. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. So for those who are like brand new to the channel or new to live streams, I kind of stream when I want, or when I feel like it. There is no like schedule. Obviously the videos are the main content, but I do enjoy a good live stream now and again. So we're here. We're gonna play some Little Hope today, so I can get the footage and I can actually work on that theory, because I know quite a few people who commented on the video that I put up, because I honestly didn't know if people would be interested in a Dark Pictures theory or not, but quite a few people who commented said that they want it. So, but I need footage. This is the one that I'm not the most familiar with, because I've played Man of Medan like 5 times and I've played House of Ashes twice. So this is the only one that I've played once. So I need to refresh my mind with it. Lauren, welcome back. How have you been? How's your week? Hello, Horror Daddy. Hello, that's me. I'm so tempted to get something that says Horror Daddy on it. Like, I don't know whether I'll do like a t-shirt or something, but I want to get something that says Horror Daddy on it. Also, I'm going to be getting, I am going to be making myself a hoodie for March, because I'm going to be going to EGX in Birmingham in March. If anybody's going to be there, just so you know. Gotta maintain. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, Hulkage. I really do appreciate that. And Tissue as well. Yeah, so it's interesting because the channel, why is this music so quiet? The channel has had like 2 surges of growth this year, one from Little Nightmares 2 and one from Poppy Playtime. Wow, this music is supposed to be scary music, but can we have like music that isn't actually gonna give me anxiety? Do you know, I'll just put something that's not rubbish on. Hang on, I always go to the beats category. That's like my go-to if I don't know what music I want on, but now it's all Christmas music and I don't want Christmas music. It's not even December. The hell is life? There we go. Anyway, but no, I've been pretty good. Barak. The channel has been keeping me very, very busy. It's been going very well. Channel's been doing very well this month, which is fantastic. But I need footage. Which is why I'm here today. Possible to do a duo one day on a game? Be awesome to do multiplayer horror. Possibly. Usually if I collab, that's more of stuff that I do over on Twitch though. Just because you've got to be so careful on YouTube. You've really got to have like, you know, your crap in order with YouTube, because I like to swear a lot, especially when I play with people and it's not as planned. So that kind of stuff more happens on Twitch, but I have collaborated with people before. Rubes, how you doing? You actually haven't said congrats to hitting 100k. Thank you so much. I mean, you were here before I started that channel, Rubes. You know me, I'm pretty sure, since before then. So I really appreciate it. But how have you been? I hope you've been well. If you ever come out with merch, you have to let us know. Yeah, I don't. Is this song like staticky or is it just me? I just don't know, honestly, whether like when the right time to do merch is, because merch costs money, and you have to be like reasonably sure that you're gonna make a decent amount of sales for merch to be worth it. But I know that I'm going to be making myself some personal merch for EGX, because last time I did EGX, which is 2019, which was my old channel, before I even had 1,000 subscribers on my last channel, I went to EGX and like I took my camera and I got chatting to a lot of like developers and people in the gaming industry. And a lot of people were just really happy to like talk to me and like, you know, check out my channel and stuff. And that was before like I really even had a following on YouTube. So I feel like when I go in March, I feel like there'll be much more of an opportunity to network. And I know that's, you guys probably don't give a crap about my networking and whatever, but you never know what it could lead to, like what kind of like different content in the future it could lead to, because obviously there might be a game that I would have never heard of if I didn't hear of it at EGX, which is ironically how I found out about the Dark Pictures Anthology. I saw Man of Medan, they had a demo at EGX 2018, I think it was, and I just really enjoyed it. So Gaia Jeff, how you doing? Welcome in. How's your day? I was lurking in your stream the other day because I was busy, but I was having a lurk while you were playing some Genshin. I used to love that game. I don't have time for it anymore though. Hey, look, my House of Ashes streamer Sammy, you guys are too funny. That was really fun. That was really fun playing. I played through House of Ashes and then Man of Medan with Sammy. That was really fun, but I need footage, so I'm hoping that the YouTube footage from the stream won't be too bad, because whenever you stream there's always a drop in quality. But I honestly don't know how much of my theory is going to come out of Little Hope, because I've already got quite a lot of things that I want to talk about in a video from House of Ashes and Man of Medan. So I don't know how much evidence or whatever I'm going to get from Little Hope, because from what I remember, there was a lot to do about the little effigies that we saw in House of Ashes. A lot of that was to do with Little Hope. So, but I can't remember. I really can't remember that much about it. Are you trying to be more social? I know I miss your streams, Rue. I've been good. I've been so busy. I've been so busy. YouTube has been very, very good to me this month again, but it has meant that I've had very little time to do anything else, which is a shame. I mean, I could have more time if like I had a proper sleeping schedule and actually like forced myself to do work 5 days a week rather than sitting and playing like Total War Warhammer 2 or something. But then again, I do work a lot. It was okay. Thank you for looking. Yeah, no problem. I don't have a lot of time to spend on Twitch anymore. That's another thing. Like, I would love to hang out all day and just chat with streamers and stuff. I just don't have the time anymore. I think because again, I was talking about this in my video the other day about my content that got stolen. But because I do everything myself, I just don't have a lot of spare time, which I'm not complaining. Again, like I'm really not. That's not a complaint. It's just it's a fact of life, you know. Will I do a theory on Catastrophe Crow 2? I've never even heard of it, just Eden. I've never even heard of it. Is that lime juice? No, I have fake Fanta. Fake Fanta. It's Tesco Orange Zero Citrus Fizz. Do you see how bright my lights are? You can't even see it. It's too bright. This is why people think I'm ill, because my lights are so bright. But if I turn it off, you can't see me. I also need to get a better camera. I have a good camera. I have my Canon camera. But for some reason, this camera, if I try and use it as a webcam, it just overheats all the time. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. I want to like buy a camera that won't overheat, and I don't know what one to get. Sorry if I miss messages. There's quite a few of you in here, so if I do miss messages, feel free to repost it like in a little bit if I skip over it. Because there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of comments, and I'm so bad at keeping up with the chat. How are you? I'm curious if that mustache is bothering you while eating. Yes, all the time. It needs trimming. It needs trimming. I usually trim it to like my lip line, but I just have been really lazy lately. I was gonna try and like shape it, but I've been too like busy to do it. But yeah, it gets in my mouth all the time. It's gross. But I clean it every day. Like I shampoo it like twice a week. Sometimes once or twice a week, depending, and then I wash it with water every day. You missed I missed a God of War, so I've never played God of War. Gears of War game, that was really fun. That was such a random thing as well, where we were just like, hey, let's just grab this Gears of War and just play it. Hey, Totally Serial, how you doing, guys? Totally Serial's just starting the transition. I know a couple of people that I've known on Twitch are starting to transition over to YouTube because they see the obvious benefits. Let's be honest. And Totally Serial is one of them. How is it going so far, man? How are you finding the experience? To see some people like get some sleep. Yeah, no, this is the thing, right? So I am pale. And because I spend a lot of time at home and I don't get much exercise and I eat like crap, like I'm not the healthiest looking guy, but it really is my lights. My lights make me look so like washed out. But all I have right now on is a ring light. I have a ring light over there, and then my like room light, which is dim as hell. And now I've just got the RGB in the back, but that's not really gonna light me up, is it? So it is, but if I turn it off, it's like the camera's all fuzzy and stuff. More fuzzier anyway. Catastrophe Crow 64 is basically an N64 game. It's very dark and it's a horror game. Was it on N64, or is it like a modern game that's been made to look like an N64 game? Because there's quite a lot of them going around lately with games meant to look like older games. Have you heard of Psychonauts? I have heard of the Psychonauts. I've never played it though. A long time no see, Mr. D, how have you been? How's life? Did I ever play the Bioshock games? Yes. Okay, so Bioshock, I love them. I love Bioshock 1 and Bioshock Infinite. I love them. I was enjoying 2, but every time I try and play 2, whether I play the original or the remaster, it just crashes on me. And it crashes on me like, it's happened twice where it's crashed and I've lost like an hour's worth of progress. And I like to play Bioshock on hard just because I enjoy the challenge. And so I gave up. I was like, no, I gave up. I was just like, it's twice now I've lost like an hour's worth of progress because there's some really tricky bits in Bioshock 2. So unfortunately I never finished it. Maybe I will one day. Just play it for on easy or something. Just, yeah. You've been good. The journey's been great. Been enjoying the journey, albeit you're only 1 month in. You're happy with what you're doing for VOD content and live streams. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, so YouTube is like a learning process and I'm still very much learning YouTube, but I feel like for me YouTube's just been way more rewarding than Twitch, because like the thing with me, right, is I always want to try and improve, right? I want to try and improve my content. I want to try and grow. And on Twitch I just never felt like I didn't know how to improve. Like I couldn't think of what to do. Like what do you do on Twitch to get better? Like what do you do on Twitch to improve your content? Like, yeah, okay, you can buy cameras and buy microphones and stuff, you know, which I already have basically one of the best microphones in the industry. So, okay, yeah, cool, I could get a new camera, but does anyone really give a crap? Like, let's be honest, does anyone really sit in a stream and go, oh, well, I would enjoy the stream, but it has a bad camera? Like, no one gives a crap. So, I just didn't know what to do to improve. And it's like, I feel like to get good on Twitch or to improve on Twitch, you basically just have to get lucky. And I think that's so shit. Either get lucky or really, really network your ass off on other platforms. And that's just not me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really like a network person. I'm more of a content focused person. But you make good content on Twitch and no one sees it because there's no way to like get it out there. But then even as a viewer on Twitch, it's really hard to find new people. And like, I usually, to be fair, to be a hypocrite, I usually like hang out with people on Twitch for the personality rather than the game or the content. But like just finding people is so random. Like I'll go through like 5 or 6 streams before I find somebody to settle on. Whereas on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, the video that I click on is a video I want to watch. Like most of the time. Will they also do a Dark Deception theory? A lot of people talk about Dark Deception. I don't know. It depends because it's not at the moment, because my channel's still fairly new and I'm still having to like, I'm kind of having to like still build up a core audience, if that makes sense. I kind of have to go with the new releases, otherwise, because older releases, they just don't get pushed as much on YouTube, you know? You just finished Bioshock 2 and you know what you mean? Lost a few hours of progress when the game crashed. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because I love Bioshock 1 and I love Bioshock Infinite. I know Infinite wasn't quite as popular as 1. I loved it anyway. Did I think Poppy Playtime was scary and did the jump scares get you? No. No. The running through the vents is tense. Like, even though I've played that part like 10 times now, it's still very tense, but it wasn't really scary to me. I found Huggy quite cute. And for me, like, I'm more of a... There's 2 kinds of horror that get me, right? There's psychological horror and atmospheric horror. Those are the 2 horrors that really get me. And that's why Visage scares the hell out of me, because it combines atmospheric horror with psychological horror very well. But that's also why games like FNAF just didn't do it for me, because just the repeated jump scare just made me eye roll, made me sigh. Plus the mechanics were garbage. So fun fact, I've never finished a FNAF game. I love the lore, I love the story, just cannot play those games. Well, the first one anyway. Busy as well. You're exhausted because you had a load of work to do, so you're gonna relax and sit here. Nice. That's what the streams are for. They're a hangout. They're for questions and chatting and talking and having a bit of a more of a personal hangout than my videos, because I can only reply to so many comments. You know what I mean? Voltboy, welcome in. How you doing? Big fan of your theories. Thank you. I have no plans to stop. As long as I keep getting paid by YouTube, I will keep making them. But thank you so much for saying congrats on the 100k, everybody. I appreciate that. The camera on the second channel is crispy. Yeah, that's this one. That's this one. So I can record with this, right? I can record with this, but if I try and stream with it, it overheats. And so it cuts out like every half an hour or so. And so I don't regret the purchase because it looks great for videos, and I'll be taking this to EGX when I go in March. So again, we'll make some vlogs and stuff. So if you can't get out to conventions, or if maybe you just don't want to, especially with the pandemic and whatever, I'll make a few videos of the highlights of EGX in March. So keep an eye out on that. I know I asked my patrons on Patreon and they said they wanted to see it. So you haven't seen video where you trigger the animation in the room where you wear postman hat, bring the package with the eye to the door. Wait, you haven't seen the video? I've seen it. I've done it. What's this theory going to be on? So basically, I have a theory about the entire Dark Pictures Anthology being way more linked than we first thought. I have a few things that I don't want to talk about just because I want to kind of keep them as a surprise for the video. But I have a couple of connections already that I think they're too juicy to be overlooked. And I'm also going to see what we see in today's game too, because I can't really remember much of it. I remember the main gist of the story, but I can't remember all the details and stuff. So, I like the electric blue hair. I like the electric blue hair too. FNAF is not for me. It's so annoying. Yeah, I love the universe and I love the lore, and I know MatPat did a lot of videos on it, but just I can't stand the gameplay. Not for the first one. The new one looks really good, but I think it's PlayStation exclusive, right? And I don't currently have a PS5, and I honestly, like, hooking up my PS4 to my PC to stream from is an absolute faff. You never finish a FNAF game either? No, I couldn't deal with it. I've made a new friend on Twitch. She's great. She's called Spicy Brit. She's not here, so I can talk about her. It's great. But she was playing it, and I was trying so hard not to be like a Debbie Downer, but like I made like an offhand joke at the beginning of the game being like, oh, good luck with this one. And I think she was really struggling to finish it too, because it's just like there's 5 nights, but all nights are exactly the same mechanics. You're doing the same thing. It's really difficult. It's not an easy game, and it's just really like, for me, the mechanics were so mind-numbingly boring that I was just like, man, I'm not enjoying this. That coupled with the fact that I'm not a massive fan of cheap jump scares either. I love good jump scares, like earn a jump scare. You didn't even notice Scratch on 100k? Serial, it was so fast. We were at about 60k before Poppy Playtime. So we've gone from like 60k to over 100k from one game. And that's why I tell people, this is what, okay, right. I know a lot of you in here probably don't give a shit about Twitch, and that's totally cool, right? But I've been streaming on Twitch on and off for 4 years almost. I think almost 4 years. Was it 2018 I started? No, it must have been before 2018. I don't know. Anyway, it's coming up to 4 years, I think, that I've been streaming on and off on Twitch. And this is what I'm saying. People, like, I've had so many arguments with people that people go, no, Twitch is great for growth. I'm like, it isn't though. Cause like, listen, I went from, and this is not me bragging, right? This is just YouTube. This is a YouTube thing. I went from 60,000 subscribers to over 100,000 from one game, Poppy Playtime. Tell me anybody that's done anything like that on Twitch. And yes, I get like the odd, like, random 1 in a million person will just blow up on Twitch from something. But generally speaking, that just doesn't happen. In fact, most people that are really popular on Twitch become popular on another platform and then go over there. So it's like, I just don't. Listen, I'm just saying it now. If you want to start content creation, why would you hamstring yourself and start on Twitch where you're not going to get your message out? I don't really care what your your goal is, because not everybody starts content creation to make money. Some people start, you know, just for a hobby, for fun, and that's totally cool. If you want to do that, or if you want to make friends, Twitch is the place to go. Twitch is the place to go to make friends. But if you actually want your content to get viewed by people, and you want to build an audience and a platform and a community and all that shit, don't bother with Twitch. Don't bother, man. Just don't bother. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. There's so much time wasted. You could do 1 day a week on YouTube and grow 10 times more than you could 5 days a week on Twitch, in my honest opinion. You don't think the FNAF games are too scary either till you played Help Wanted in VR? Real hard to be tough when there's an 8-foot animatronic inches from your face. I've never played VR ever. I really want to, but I've never tried it. If I make a theory of Abe's Oddworld, I think it'd be interesting. I loved Abe's Oddworld when I was a kid. Oddworld and Odyssey when I was a kid. Those games were great. Indigo Skylight, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, those games were great as a kid. They were so stupid. That's why I loved them. Dark Deception is actually really good. Yeah, people keep recommending it to me. It's on my list of games that we'll get around to eventually. Actually, guys, this is probably a good idea. This is actually a good chance to ask you. There's a game that I've never played that I think would actually be really good for this channel, considering this channel is all about theories and blah, 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 blah. I've never played Undertale. Well, that's a lie. I've played Undertale for like an hour, maybe less. I've never finished Undertale, and obviously, so I've not played Deltarune either. And I'm thinking about maybe once the Poppy Playtime and all of the, you know, when we get a quiet patch, basically, because I don't know when the next quiet patch is going to be. But I thought when we get a next quiet patch, that could be a good game to go through, because I've never actually played it. I get a lot of people telling me to play that one. FNAF's better as a post-edited video. I agree. I 100% agree. I enjoyed the videos on it more than I enjoyed the game. He was here at 40k. Are you considered an OG? That's the thing, though. That's the thing about the weird thing about the channel tissue is originally this was a Dead by Daylight channel. Quite a lot of you probably don't know that, but originally this was a DBD channel, and I was trying to stick to one game and see how that worked, and I ended up really not liking it. I really didn't enjoy being stuck to Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight, the community is not the nicest, and the studio's garbage. I want cookies. What the hell? You missed the FNAF talk. I was just talking about how like I've never actually finished a FNAF game just because the games actually aren't for me. The lore and the story is fantastic, but the game isn't for me. I like jump scares. Wait, jump scares? What's happening with jump scares? Also, are my alerts on? Okay, they are perfect. Am I even logged in? I'm not even logged into Stream Elements. Look at this. This was how last minute this stream was. Stream Elements. There we go. Right, let me log in with... Am I logged in with YouTube? I think I am logged in with YouTube. Perfect. I am. Amazing. Sorry if I miss messages, guys. There's a fair few of you in here. Chat's popping today. Chat is popping off. I facepalm with all the hours streamed on Twitch when I could have put that towards more productive things on YouTube or somewhere else. I wouldn't beat yourself up over it, Serial. Don't forget you've made friends. You've made acquaintances and friends on Twitch, so that isn't a waste of time. I mean, after all, like, you know, like I met you through Twitch, so, and obviously I know I think I met you through Plat anyway, but still that was through Twitch. So it's not a waste, and I'm sure you enjoyed it, but actually from a growth standpoint, it is a waste of time, 100%. Most important question, is your straw plastic? Of course not, Surin. Of course not. I have paper straws because I'm pretty sure plastic straws are illegal now in England. So of course not. Dark Deception is the best Pac-Man game. I haven't even really looked into it that much. I need to look into it properly. Better Life, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. Play it then after Omori. Yeah, another Twitch friend, Tragic, she played Omori, and I started watching her playthrough of it and was really enjoying it, but then I decided not to in case I want to play it. I really want Project Cat to come out because I played the prologue of Project Cat. I actually recorded it. I was going to make a video on it. I just haven't got around to it. Project Cat was really fun. You need to go now? No problem, Mina. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Sunflower Muffin, welcome to the stream. Ignore feedback, what people tell you to do. Oh, okay, for Amori. Yeah, okay. What jump scare? What happened? Oh God, Mr. D, you got me with that jump scare. That was my heart. My heart can't take it. Molly, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Please keep making Poppy Playtime vids. I mean, the one thing that I'm trying to do right now, and this is something that I learned from Little Nightmares, is I'm trying not to pigeonhole myself into only one game, because that happened with Little Nightmares 2. I played Little Nightmares 2 and did videos on it for so long that people only wanted Little Nightmares 2 videos, and I don't really want to stick to one game only. Obviously, the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 is coming out very early 2022. I think it might be January, but it's coming out early 2022. So when Chapter 2 comes out, of course I'll stream it, of course I'll play it, of course I'll make theories on it. But I don't want to just like make theories for the sake of it. I have like maybe one more I could do, but I don't want to just like make theories for the sake of it. I'd much rather go back and make a theory on a different game and keep it fresh and interesting for you all than just be like, oh, let's analyze the pattern of the squares on the floor in Poppy Playtime. What does it mean? Nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just make theories for the sake of it or make it for the views, really. You stream on Twitch and upload to YouTube. Wait, you upload your VODs from Twitch to YouTube, or do you do different stuff on YouTube? I will say, for anybody who is a streamer on Twitch who wants to come to YouTube, don't just do your VODs. Do something different. People don't want to watch your VODs. Well, I'm glad that you love my Poppy Playtime videos. Thank you, Sunflower. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy them. People are clearly enjoying them. This is the second video now we've had that's hit 1 million views, and the third one rapidly approaching 1 million too, which is crazy. Who do you think would win in a fight, Michael Myers or Jason? I would say Jason, because Jason's got magic. Michael is just a man. Well, arguably, because there's theories about Michael Myers. But I would say, from what we know, I'd say Jason, because he has magic. Well, he has like supernatural stuff going on. But I'm pretty good, Bacon. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? I'm not bad. I'm busy, but I'm pretty good. Do I have any plans to play VHS? Yes, I will absolutely be playing VHS. Hopefully, the studio give me a key for the beta. Do we know when the beta is? I mean, hopefully. I've applied for it. We'll see. But I don't know what content I'm going to make on it. It might just be a game that I stream now and again. I don't think it's going to be like a main feature on my channel, just because it's not story focused, right? And most of my content now is lore, story, secrets, and theories and stuff. So, was the video where you answered the Poppy Playtime question made just because you wanted to answer the question, but maybe also because it got a lot of views? Yeah, exactly that, Søren. Exactly that. It was a question. It was a question that was being constantly asked in my comments, and so in my head, I was like, okay, well, a lot of people want to know it, so surely that video will it'll help those people, but B, it will get the views because people want to know it. That's the whole point about doing YouTube, is you got to figure out what videos people want to watch, right? That's like the hardest part of YouTube, is figuring out what people want to watch. So if people are asking you a question in your comment section constantly, probably make a video on it. Like, I don't know, it just makes sense in my head. Like, it makes sense in my head to answer questions that people have, you know. And if we had like another question that constantly came up, in fact, I'm probably going to make one more Poppy Playtime video, because I want to prove that Huggy's moving. A lot of people have said that he's not moving, it's just the character, and I can prove that it isn't. I can prove that it is absolutely Huggy moving. I think the character is moving as well, but it's you can see the hair fibers on Huggy move. And it's really difficult to see when you're looking at the whole scene, but if you actually like really zoom in, you can see the individual hair fibers moving. So I think I'll upload that from my mobile just so it's easier for you all to see. Who wants hugs? I want hugs. Oh my god. Am I interested in playing the remaster of Fatal Frame 5? Yeah, dude. I think I've only ever played one Fatal Frame game, and I don't even remember what one it was, but I remember that I played a really scary game where you had a camera and ghosts popped out at you years ago. I know it wasn't Maiden of Dark Water because I never had a Wii U. It was on PlayStation. It might not have even been Fatal Frame. I don't know. But I played through Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water. I was going to make videos on it, but that game is so complicated. I enjoyed it so much. I really, really enjoyed it. So if there's any other Fatal Frame games that come out, I will jump on them like something that jumps on other things that I'm allowed to talk about on YouTube. I don't know, like a panther on a sausage. That sounded wrong. Why did I have to say sausage? Why couldn't I have just said like a gazelle or something less demonetizationable? Senua was a good game. There's probably not a lot of theories on. There's like one theory can you make on Senua's Sacrifice. That was a great game though. I really enjoyed that game. I streamed it on Twitch like whenever it came out. Fantastic game. I love it. But yeah, not that many theories. Are you new to my channel? You really enjoy your horror content? Thank you so much, Vishay. I'm so glad that everybody who is coming to the channel seems to be enjoying it. I'm just hoping that we can, you know, keep up the same sort of like I hope people can stick around for other games too, not just Poppy, but we'll see. Jason is Michael Myers. Jason is not Michael Myers. I'm doing pretty good. Canal. How are you doing? What did I do for Halloween? Literally nothing. I was gonna maybe stream on Halloween, and I was so tired. I ended up getting up in the morning, and one of my Twitch friends was on. She was playing PUBG, and she was like, "Do you want to come play?" And I was like, "Sold." So I ended up playing PUBG for most of the day. Then I watched Cabin in the Woods while I played some Total War Warhammer, and that was pretty much all I did. And hang out with some streamers too. I started watching my videos 3 days ago. Probably my favorite horror YouTuber. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Thank you though. You've seen top 10 gaming copy of the channels. Yeah, I think that's I just think that's what their channel does. I don't think they're even bothered. I don't think they're even bothered about you know, me calling them out or whatever. I think that's just their business, their method of business, I guess. And whatever, you know, like I say, listen, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm not going to get mad about it. That's what they do. I mean, for me personally, I think it just shows like a real lack of creativity and innovation. And as we all know, innovation is key. But that's the thing. Listen, you know, it clearly works for them. They make money from it, and that's all they really care about. So whatever, I'm not mad about it. It's just kind of disappointing that, you know, they couldn't at least just admit that it wasn't their own original idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's just sad, man. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, a big channel, like a 500,000 subscriber channel, ripped off my video idea point for point. My top 10 things you missed in Poppy Playtime. They took all 10 points and my footage, and they put it into their own video, like mostly into their own words, but not all in their own words. And so I called them out for it. Okay, I'm gonna try and catch up on the chat. We should all link and do massive YouTube game stream. Maybe one day. Like I say, mostly my collaboration stuff happens on Twitch. I'm very like, I don't know, I'm very weird with my YouTube channel. I haven't really collabed since my old channel. Like, this channel is just all me, which sounds really like selfish or whatever. It's just more of a, I don't know. It's so fast paced. It's so fast paced over here that I kind of go with the flow. Okay, let me catch up. Anything you say about any game is my determination to believe. I don't think I get everything right. I just think that my goal for my theories is to make them interesting and to make them entertaining. Like, I'm more bothered about them being fun than I am them being 100% accurate or 100% definitely correct. I would much rather make a theory that's really cool and everyone's like, oh my god, that's such a cool theory, and then it get disproved, than like just make the theory that I think is most likely to be true. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I mean, with Little Nightmares, which is how we started making theories on Little Nightmares on this channel, and Little Nightmares is fantastic because you could make up anything about Little Nightmares and it could sound believable if you know, do it properly. But all of my theories, I start off with like one idea that I think is cool and I try and expand upon it. And the same is true of Poppy Playtime. Like the obvious theory that like there's something going on, why do the dolls have blood? Every theory I had basically sprang from that. Sprang from that. And that's just how I go. But like, that means that sometimes like I'll make a theory and then like even like a week later I'll be like, oh crap, you know, we've just disproved that, or this was wrong or whatever. But I'm not bothered. I don't need to be right all the time. I want to make entertainment videos. I want to make fun videos. I want to get you thinking, you know. I have not watched the Walton Files. I've never even heard of it. Sunflower. I've never heard of Walton Files. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Is that true? I don't really listen to much modern music anymore. Could I show you because you don't see it? Wait, what don't you see, Vishay? Like a hot cat through butter. Huggy wants to hug forever. I know. Imagine getting hugged forever. You may have played one of the first three. He wants to on PS2. Yeah, I definitely played something on PS2, and it was really scary. I mean, Maiden of Black Quarter wasn't that scary, but it was really fun. Like the sausages and Little Nightmares. Shh, Mr. D. I'm not the hunter. I just found my channel yesterday, so glad I did. Brooke, welcome in. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel. Thank you so much. It's really weird. It's really weird because YouTube just kind of like every now and again it'll just pick up a video and go, here, I'm going to show it to everybody. And I'm like, why don't you do that to every video? why don't you do that to all of my videos, YouTube? But I'm glad that you found the channel and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for saying so. You love my new emoji you put in my thumbnails? Oh yeah, I put them in the videos as well, Tissue. So I actually got a friend to make them for me. Well, I commissioned her, like I paid her. I didn't just ask her to do it. But they turned out so good that I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get more poses and everything commissioned. So okay, trying to catch up. Dawn, welcome in. This is nice and chill. Yeah, the streams usually are. I usually have like a segment of each stream where I'll talk and answer questions and we'll all hang out and chill together, and then we'll get into the game, which it's getting to like 9 o'clock and I haven't even started this game, so I don't think I'm going to finish the game tonight, but you know. You forgot how long you've been subscribed for? It's been a while. Well, the channel's just over a year old. So we're getting to the point now where some people have been subscribed for a while. You think you've seen Cabin in the Woods? You forgot it though. It's really good. It's a really good movie. I've seen it a few times. You watching my vids on Little Nightmares too? Just didn't realize it was you. Yeah, that's the weird thing, because I know people who like, I had a comment the other day on my Poppy Playtime video being like, wait, are you the Little Nightmares guy? And I was like, that is me. That is me. But I forget, like, sometimes people might just watch like 1 or 2 of your videos and then not watch anymore and then come back later, you know? Like, I've learned a lot from YouTube about audiences and how some people are like hardcore fans that will watch everything you post. Some people only really care about your videos if it's like popular stuff like Poppy Playtime, which is totally cool as well, by the way. I started watching a week ago and you are a king. I'm definitely not a king. If I were a king, my crown would fit very well because I don't have any hair, but I'm not. Have I been considering new shows to cover? Oh, what, for the second channel? Yeah, Hulkage, I actually watched a couple of shows that I wanted to cover. I've just been like so busy with the main channel, which is stressing me out because I really enjoy the second channel. The second channel is so much fun. I just made the second channel for fun. Like it's I don't really want to grow it or whatever. I want to like post fun content over there. But I just haven't had time. I haven't had time, man. I remember when I first found this, man, I was surprised at detail on the theories. Yeah, I do take a lot of effort to try and find evidence and links and details and stuff. That's just me. I'm a very analytical person. I always have been. Probably some people might say over analytical at times. I can never do stuff for Halloween because it's my little brother's birthday. Oh, well, you could still do, could you not do both? Could you not like celebrate your little brother's birthday and do other things? Did they even steal a point that ended up being wrong? Oh yeah, Aaron, they stole all 10 points. All 10 points on that list are the same points as my 10 points. Which, like I say, that by itself is like such a low statistical chance of happening. But the fact that all 10 points are the same and they took my footage means they obviously watched my video and went, oh, we can copy this. That's what annoys me. It's the intent behind it. Do you know what I mean? It's the intent. Because again, if they did get all 10 points exactly the same by accident, or whatever, that's fine. But the fact that they watched my video, thought, yeah, we can do this, took all my 10 points, put them in their own words, and then used my footage and claimed it was their own unique original idea, that's just sleazy, man. Senua was to release a sequel this year, got pushed back. Yeah, I thought there was going to be a sequel. I don't know. I mean, the story of Senua's Sacrifice did just leave off at some random, well, it wasn't random, like there was a resolution, but it didn't explain anything. But the problem with that though is sometimes it's best not to explain anything. Like if they go and explain everything in a sequel, it might ruin it for people that had a different idea, you know? I already read that one, Mr. D. I already read that one. I'm your #1 YouTuber. No way. No way. You're like Matt Patmore? Why are people writing full paragraphs? I usually will summarize them. I'll usually summarize the paragraph ones. Don't worry about it. I spent the whole day today watching your Little Nightmares video to understand it more because I was bored. Well, I appreciate that, and so does my bank. So thank you. Bo, welcome in. Hello, how's you and your day? My day's been not bad. I've done nothing all day. I played a bit of Total War because I'm trying to get some of the achievements before the 3rd game comes out. And that's it. I've done nothing else. I've done nothing else apart from like reply to YouTube comments. I'm still waiting to get verified. Because once you hit 100,000 subscribers, you can get verified on YouTube. But I guess it hasn't caught up yet because it won't let me apply for it. So, and I guess when it does, that's when maybe I'll be able to apply for my silver play button. Which my silver play button, I'm really hoping will fit right there. Because I want it like right there. Yes, I'm being egotistical. Sorry, I'll pronounce that properly. But I want it right there. Like I want it in shot. So I can brag to all my friends. Are you ever going to play a game with Hollow Knight? I played Hollow Knight. I'm not a big fan of the genre. I'm not a massive fan of platformers anymore. Unless it's like a platformer like Little Nightmares where the focus is on the story or whatever. I enjoyed what I played of it. I played it for a few hours and I enjoyed it. But I'm just really not a big fan of platformers. And that game's like a long platformer too. And it's not even just a platformer. It's a Metroidvania too. And I don't know, man. I played the original Metroid, or Super Metroid, not the original. I played Super Metroid, and that was probably the last Metroidvania that I really, really liked. What's my favorite horror game? Yours either Forest, Phasmophobia, Poppy's Playtime. I don't know what my favorite is. I have like a list. I couldn't pinpoint one game because some games do different things really well. So like Visage is probably the scariest game for me. But if I had to pick like one perfect horror game, it'd probably be the original Resident Evil. Not the remake, the original PS1 Resident Evil. But then I love Silent Hill. I mean, do you count The Last of Us as horror? Because I love The Last of Us with a passion. I got loads, man. I've been playing video games for so long that it's really hard to say like, oh, my favorite game is this, you know. I always find yourself watching a lot of Nightmares Theories, like when it's 5 a.m. and still watching theories. Yeah, I don't really watch YouTube at that time in the morning. I'm usually watching like Netflix or something. I'm currently watching The Office. It's so good, man. I don't know why I slept on it for so long. The mono is the lady theory is not a theory, it's a fact. Yeah, that's the only theory that I stand by as 100% fact. I was thinking about next April, Surin, about doing another April Fool's video. I probably still will, just because it was too funny. But my god, the amount of crap I got for that video. I love Resident Evil, Jennifer Driesman. Resident Evil 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games of all time. Like, of all time. I still have my original copy, like, right there. Right there. It's like one of the few games that I still have my original copy of. I've got Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Director's Cut, which is garbage, Dino Crisis, Metal Gear Solid, I think? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, and a couple of the Final Fantasies, which I had to replace the Final Fantasies because my discs were scratched. Yeah, I've never heard of the Walton Files. Is this, I think this might be something that, whoa, what's happening in my chat? What the hell is happening in my chat? Why is there so many random letters? What's happening? Oh, you're saying the alphabet? Oh, okay. Yeah, there was... Okay, good job. Good job, you did it, everybody. Now do numbers 1 to 1,000,000. No, don't really. Don't. Please don't. Don't do it. That was a joke. It was a joke. I take it back. But look at that teamwork, though. Look at you guys go. And I thought you were just chat. I thought you were just here just to like hang out and watch me talk about crap and play games and stuff. But no, you guys are actually working together to get things done. Okay. So yeah, they really did just copy paste my video. They 100% did. But that's the thing. I wouldn't have even minded if they gave me credit. I really wouldn't have. You're gonna go for a walk back in a bit. No worries, Dylan. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate being here, as always. You subbed the other day. You really enjoy my videos. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying them. That's the main thing. Like, I'm really not. I'll be honest, right? I'll be honest. I really wanted to hit 100k subscribers just for. Don't, guys, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Don't make me ban you. Don't make me ban you. I will. How has this happened? Where am I from? I'm from England. I'm English or British or both. Technically both. Although not European anymore. It's a complicated system. Oh my god. Is this what happens now? Yeah, I will actually ban you all. I'll ban you. If you get to 13, I'm gonna ban you. So best stop. I don't want no 13s in my chat. I don't want no unlucky in my chat. I'm in my fault. It's okay. I'll allow it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that like the comments will help the algorithm and all that crap. But like, I also like to chat. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna just step away. You dare pose me? Yeah, I do. I will. I will. I'll 1v1 you in Dota. I don't even play Dota. This is what chat has come to. I mean, if you guys, if you wanted me to shut up, I could have just asked. You didn't have to flood my chat with stuff. In it. Do we only do theories on horror, or do you do it on normal games? If you do, you should do theory on Destiny 2. So my channel is horror focused, so it's not just theories. It's not just a theory channel, but it is a horror channel. So I do. If you actually look at my channel, I do horror theories, horror explained. I do horror gameplay now and again, which is what we're doing today. And anything really like horror. Sometimes I'll do like a discussion or news or about horror, but it's all focused on horror. That's the brand. The brand is horror. Theories is just kind of like my most popular content, if that makes sense. Quite possibly. Are you off? See you later. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Finally streamed. Isn't it at 3 a.m? You're from England? Ah, okay. Yeah, me too. No, I try and stream like a reasonable time. When I do stream, I try and stream at like a reasonable time, but you kind of just, it depends on the day. Like today I just kind of got here and was like, I should stream today. Yeah, they already did the skip. I noticed with YouTube, some people can have delay. If you are finding that you have a delay, just refresh the page and that will help. Also, if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind just giving the stream a little like, it will actually help push the stream out to other people that might be interested. YouTube really takes the algorithm seriously these days. It really looks at like it really tests your videos. It's like, wait, if that video isn't getting many like much engagement, it's probably not that good, and so it won't push it out to as many people. So it sucks that we have to ask, and it sucks that we have to ask for you to subscribe and blah blah blah, but it's just the nature of YouTube. Blame the algorithm, don't blame the creators, okay? Do I know about Has Been Hotel? Why does that sound familiar? Why does that... Are you debating me right now? Why does that sound familiar? Thank you, Tissue. I appreciate that. I listen, I'm not in the business of drama, and I'm not in the business of tearing down other creators. That's not my way. I really don't care how good drama can be for like views and clicks and crap. I'm not interested. I don't want to be based in any drama. I don't want to be in the midst of it. But at the same time, I will absolutely not allow a larger channel to steal my content without at least mentioning it. Because now you guys can make up your own decision, right? Now you know what happened. You can make up your own decision if you want to keep watching them. Which, by the way, if you guys want to keep watching Top 10 Gaming, like, that's fine. You keep watching them. If you enjoy that content, you keep watching it. Like, I'm not telling you to stop watching them. That's up to you. It's your decision, right? We're all adults, right? So, and if you're not, we don't need to know. I don't want an age discussion. But like, just I also feel like you guys deserve to know that, like, my content has been stolen by them, and that's what they do. Because for me personally, like, I don't know, man, I don't want to watch a channel that does that kind of stuff. But that's my decision. It's nice to find a YouTuber based in the UK. There's plenty of us, Molly. There's plenty of UK YouTubers. Just gotta find them. We're all sort of you know, overshadowed by the Americans and stuff. I missed the chat against you. Yeah, it's so easy to do. No, like drama sounds exhausting. It is exhausting. That's the thing. That's not my objective. Like, listen, guys. Of course, I want to get the views and the subscribers. Any YouTuber does. If a YouTuber tells you that they don't care about getting views and subscribers, they're lying, because that's the whole objective of YouTube, right? Like, you make videos to get viewed. It's your main objective. So of course we want the views and the subscribers and all that lot. But like, I want people to subscribe to my channel for the content, for the theories, for the lore, for the discussions, for the horror gaming. I don't want people to subscribe to my channel because it's like, oh, what's the drama going to be next? Because generally speaking, people who get involved in YouTube drama eventually end up a drama channel, and then they start, when they run out of drama, they start causing drama to get more drama. And it's like, I'm just not, listen, I'm too old for that. I don't care about that kind of crap. I'm not interested. I want to make entertaining videos, but I can't. I mean, I even debated not posting the video, but I can't in good conscience allow that to happen without at least defending myself and at least telling you guys what happened, because I think that's fair enough. I mean, people like that, they get found out eventually. And from what I've heard in the comments, and I you know, take this with a grain of salt, but from what I've heard in the comments, this isn't the first time that Top 10 Gaming has done that. So it's like, well, they're probably just going to keep doing it. There's a reason why they didn't get back to me. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why they didn't reply to me. It's because they know what they did is wrong, and they know that they'll keep doing it until they are forced to stop, which they won't, because YouTube won't do anything. People have said I should like copyright strike them, and I'm not going to do that. But even if I did, I wouldn't win it, because technically I don't own the copyright on my video, you know. But yeah, I am advocating for myself. I'm standing up for myself against a larger channel who thinks that they can just do it and get away with it, which, I mean, you know, they can, but it's not without its consequences. Your internet is laggy. No, give a refresh. You love all my theories since Little Nightmares. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I will get back to Little Nightmares if we get more Little Nightmares content. I think the thing with Little Nightmares is I did it to death. I did it to death to the point where I was starting to get bored of it. But also, if I uploaded anything else, they wouldn't get any views. And I actually lost subscribers. Every time I posted a video that was not Little Nightmares, I was losing subscribers. So it's just kind of like what do I do, man? But I'm hoping that Poppy Playtime will at least allow us to sort of branch out a little bit, you know? YouTube live streams are almost much smoother than the American. You always have to play with the quality myself. I'm a dropout and I'm in America. I guess it depends where you're from and what internet you've got, I guess. Because we have internet in England that's not always that great either. Your main objective is to make friends in chat and then use them to create destruction and chaos and laughter and madness. You should rule this world. Wow. Wow, you're my arch nemesis. But no, I agree, Vishay. No drama because less problems. Top 10 Gaming probably just weren't counting on your channel blowing up. Well, yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Like, when they took that video, I had like over 60k. Like, which I know in YouTube is still relatively small, but it's not insignificant. Like, 60,000 people who have subscribed to my channel who could possibly see it. Like, come on, that's not insignificant. Stealing content is cheap and easy views for bigger channels, which is frustrating. Yeah, it is. They pump out so many videos because there's like so many of them working on the videos that they pump out a video a day. And what that means is and I say this, listen, I'm going to be fair. It must be hard to keep coming up with ideas for one video a day. But the fact that you take somebody else's, I don't even think at that point they've even played the game. That's the interesting thing. If you actually listen in the video, I don't know if it was that video or if it was the one before, because I watched the one before where they talked about my my other theory as well, by the way. But at least in that video, it was like a number of theories, so it wasn't just mine that they ripped off. They ripped off other people's. But he talked about, let me know in the comments if you want me to play the game. And I kind of want to see him play it, because I bet you he doesn't know how to solve it. Like, I bet you he doesn't complete it really fast. Because it's like, I'm pretty sure they haven't even played the game and they're making all these like theories and stuff on it. And it's like, okay, all right. Which is interesting because the game, you can literally finish it in under an hour. As soon as you know what to do. Because I think my first playthrough was like an hour and a half because I got stuck. What did I get stuck on? Oh yeah, I got stuck because my game was glitched and it only spawned in 3 of the batteries. So I couldn't get past it. And then I got stuck when I was playing through the footage. For the footage, I got stuck because my grab pack wouldn't grab the key off of Huggy. I've got that on my recording. It just wouldn't grab the key. Like, it wouldn't let me. I could grab anything else, but it would not let me grab the key. Will I ever make videos about FNAF? I don't know, because I think the new one's a PlayStation exclusive, and I don't. I mean, is it PlayStation 5 or PS4? Because if it's on PS4, I could play it, but then hooking my PlayStation up to a capture card and into my PC, it's such a faff, man. It's such a faff. Also, if you guys want a beautiful colored name instead of a boring grey one, you become a channel member. You can, if you want to. You can become a channel member if you want to. I'm still on the fence about what I'm doing, because I was basically bringing all my streams over to YouTube, and now I've started streaming on Twitch again, and I still don't know whether to bring back my affiliate on Twitch or not. I don't know. But channel members, you get certain benefits, but YouTube are increasing those benefits, which is really nice. But you do get a badge. You get a nice green colored name. The badge will change over time if you remain a member. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like all of these little details and stuff. You're a new subscriber. You want to say I really like your content? Thank you, Apostle. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad that you like the content. That's all I want. I want people to enjoy my content. That's the number one thing. I've streamed Bendy and Ink Machine on Twitch like 2 years ago. I enjoyed it, although I think people overhyped it a little bit for me. I think a lot of people overhyped it, but I think because I missed the hype train on it, and I never really got involved in the theories and stuff, so maybe I'll revisit it one day. No, I don't really do horror with viewers. Sometimes I will sometimes play with friends and people that I know on stream, but generally that's on Twitch when I do that. Time to grab the popcorn. Okay, let's go. Any number of subs or followers is significant. If you imagine that many people in the same room as you complimenting your work mean a whole lot more to people. No, I get that. What I'm saying though, Molly, is like if you're a channel that has like 100 subscribers, right? Like statistically, the chance of like 100 of those of those 100 people, the chances of them like watching your video and then going over to somebody else's video and finding out that they copied is very low. So the more subscribers that you have, the more likely that's to happen. So when I was talking about having 60k, what I meant was having 60,000 subscribers. I personally believe that's to the point of where if you're going to go and steal somebody's work, you would think that you would think twice. Because I am absolutely not advocating for it, but I could imagine if it was like a channel with 100 subscribers that they'll probably think no one's going to notice. But when you have 60k, which I know we have like over 100 now, but we had 60k then. When you have 60,000, you think no one's going to notice? You think nobody's gonna like see that you stole it? And this is the thing. I mean, I didn't notice because I don't really watch. I mean, I'd never even really heard of the channel, but somebody DM'd me. Somebody came to me and was like, by the way, they stole your video. And I was thinking in my head, like, oh, they probably like took a couple of points. But when I watched the video and all 10 points were the same, I was like, you sleazy little gits. It's a little late to Proper Playtime because it was the first time I played it. It was after your 10 hidden details. That's okay. It's only chapter 1 though. So you might have been late to chapter 1, but like, don't worry. It's not like you were late to the whole game, you know? Huggy only wants to hug. I know. Imagine having a hug in 2021 though. You just subbed. How's it going? Welcome in. Is it Trayvon or Traven? Welcome in. How you doing? It's going pretty good. How's your day? What day is it? Monday? Is it Monday? I think it's Monday. How's your Monday? Hey Jage, welcome in. Glad to see your face again. Thank you so much. It is my face. I made it. Well, I didn't make it. Technically, my parents made it, but I maintained it. How are you doing? How are you, Hey Jage? You have a hero making art to post on Twitter. Ugh, Twitter, I hate it. Like art. I hate Twitter. You low-key in love with Poppy Playtime. You have a plan on making an 80s style advertisement animation. I kind of wish there was more gameplay out now so I could keep playing it and make more content on it. But the chapter 1 is so short. It's really difficult to make that many theories and stuff. But I think that's going to get better over time because as we get more and more information that we can start, like when we get chapter 2, we'll have more. But then when we get chapter 3, we'll have like, we'll be able to compare chapter 3 with chapter 1 and chapter 2 with chapter 3. And you know what I mean? Like there'll be a lot more that we can sort of work with. You forgot about Bendy. You're pretty sure Security Breach is PlayStation exclusive for 3 months than on PC. That's the problem though. That's the problem with timed exclusives. There'll be no point when it comes out on PC, Søren, because all the theories will be out. But is it on PlayStation 4 or is it just PlayStation 5? Because it's PlayStation, I don't have a PlayStation 5. I tried to get one too. And every time I try and get one, it's like it goes out of sale within like 30 seconds. It's like bot scalpers, man. Drinker's been there for a while. We'll check if it's still alive. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. I re-topped it up earlier. Music taste. I like rock music, Eddie. I like rock indie alternative mainly, with a bit of metal here and there. I used to like metal a lot more than I do now. I like, how can I put this? I like more sort of like 80s kind of metal than I like modern metal. I'm just not a fan of songs where the lyrics are "Rah!" If I can't actually hear words, I'm not really a fan. Like a little bit of screaming here and there is fine, but like if that's the whole song, I'm not interested. You love vids on Fran Bao and Bendy. I didn't make any Bendy though. Oh, you love videos on Fran Bao and Bendy. Yeah, I made one on Fran Bao, and well, I made 2 on Fran Bao. They just didn't do so well, so I kind of stopped. It was fun though. It was a really good game to go play, to replay and make content on. You're the one who's terrified the Poppy Playtime won't live up to the hype. No, I don't know. I think if you manage your expectations, because the Poppy Playtime is actually not that good of a game, and I'm so sorry to the developers. I'm not trying to be a dick here, but like the game is made. It's like barely acceptable level of quality. Like it ran really badly on my computer, which it shouldn't. I broke it several times. There was a lot of bugs when I first started playing it, but it is very interesting. It's very, very interesting, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that should tell you something. The fact that the game was like barely acceptable in terms of polish and quality, but I still really enjoyed it, should tell you something, you know? It's nice to watch my favorite YouTuber doing a live stream. Favorite. Shush. Hush now. You know, play some horror with friends. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy the horror. Have I gotten a response from them yet? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will get one. I think they know exactly what they're doing. They're just basically a farm. They're just a farm. They're a content farm, right? They just throw up whatever. They just throw up whatever just to get the views. And the thing is, this is what again, I'm not even necessarily saying that in like an insulting or a derogatory way. But like, they don't reply to comments, they don't talk to the community, they upload a video, they ask a question in their pinned comment, and then they just move on to the next. Like they're not even like, I don't know, like again, I'm trying not to be horrible here, but like, they're not even really like a creator or a community. They're literally just a content farm, like network television, right? They're just there to just throw up the content that will make them money and they move on. And I'm like, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But again, if you're gonna take other people's work, at least credit it. Just don't be unprofessional, you know? Like, and I mean, from what I've seen of some people within that group, they seem very unprofessional. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's not like I'm not having a go at anybody's looks or anything like that. I'm just saying that the behavior and the attitude of some of the people in charge is not very professional. It's all very like, look at me, look how great I am, while they're stealing other people's content, which is really interesting. Anyway, you may be from the UK but have a strong American accent somehow, so hearing someone say git. Git. I actually I play a lot of Warhammer. Sorry, random aside. A lot of the Warhammer like names are very British sounding. Like they have a faction called the Gloomspike Gits, and I enjoy them a lot. Also, could I add, you really reminds me of a friend. You sound and talk just like him, and that brings me comfort and makes me love your channel. Oh well, I'm glad I sound. Do you know what? This is something that I like. Also, it's weird when you watch a content creator a lot, because like I have content creators that it's almost like listening to a friend. Like, I mean, this was me with Total Biscuit. I never met Total Biscuit, right? I don't know if you guys, any of you know Total Biscuit, but I never met Total Biscuit, but I would watch Total Biscuit's every single video he uploaded for like years and years. And it got to the point where I felt almost like I knew him, which obviously you don't, and you have to try and manage that. It's called a parasocial relationship. But it was weird. Like, it is comforting. It's comforting, like listening to your favorite YouTuber, isn't it? It's like listening to having a friend in your room or something. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, Security Breach is also on PS4. Thank you so much for letting me know, sir. And so I will make content on it then. I'll get it on the PS4. For a game like that, I will make the effort to hook my PlayStation up. I mean, I have my capture card, so I'll do that then. But I'm so frustrated that I can't get a PS5. I can't tell how long you set up at night just binging my videos. Hey, I appreciate that. Again, I just hope you enjoy them. Okay, so we know that one. You're from Belgium, you don't have an accent, besides when I get angry then I go full man dialect. Yeah, most people's accents come out when they're angry or upset. I may be digging through your vids to find them. What, my friend Bow one? My friend Bow one. You're gonna have to go. No worries, Bear Life. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so behind on chat. It's nice to not watch my arch nemesis relax, not knowing what else you have planned. I'm not scared. You used to watch Top 10 Gaming, not anymore though. Like I say, guys, if you want to still watch them, you can. I'm not going to stop you watching them. Just know like who they are, you know. Do you know about the masterpiece called Yandere Simulator? No, but I feel like that's the kind of game that I would actually enjoy. I like a Yandere. Like, we'll find one IRL. Well, like, there's no point in making anything bendy. It's all been said. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that. Hello, Pastel, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Gabber 100k. Feels like you're just doing it at 40k. Yeah, we were at 60k before Poppy Playtime came out. Which are you proud, guys? Chat, are you proud? I haven't said Poppy Playhouse once in this stream. I haven't said it. I say it almost every Poppy Playtime video. I said Poppy Playhouse. I had to edit it out because I keep saying Poppy Playhouse. I don't know. Poppy Playhouse sounds better to me. You're not getting a PS5, too much money. You're not Mr. Krabs, money. So for me, it's different. It's a business expense because basically I have to pay taxes on all the money that I make. I have to pay taxes, as any YouTuber does. And so what that means is sometimes it actually works out better to buy the things you need for your business, so you don't end up paying a bunch of tax on it. And so I've just ordered a new chair because this one is just, oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Sorry to Corsair, but this chair is garbage. Which also I've realized that my headset that was Corsair wasn't great either. Sorry, I'm Team Logitech now. I'm not even sponsored. Or anything. I'm just massively Team Logitech. Just everything Logitech I've had has been better than everything else I've had. So I know I just said it now. Just crudely dub playtime over it every time. Well, like in videos where they're like, so I was playing Poppy Playtime the other day, and you know, like that. That'd be funny. Yandere Simulator is such a masterpiece. It shows good. Is it terrible? Is it a crap game? Is it awful? Fran and Bendy, you love what you love. Right to have to go. Most likely see me in store. You'll see me in store. What do you mean you'll see me in store? What store you stalking me in? Why are you stalking me? I don't go to shops anymore. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, Indigo. I appreciate you being here. You're back. Welcome back. I can change the chat. Wait, what can I change? What are we changing? You said you aren't scared. Careful, we still have a lot of accounts to go. Shh. Well, the developer of Yandere Sim is hostile to basically everyone. Why? Why? Oh, I get what you're saying. I totally forgot who you were, Indigo. I'm sorry. But yeah, keep the personal information. Shh. But no, I just completely forgot who you were. Sorry, I'm not very good with names. I need faces, otherwise I'm terrible. I was like, what store? I don't go to stores. I don't go shopping anymore. I used to work in a store. But I was like, who the hell are you? Did I used to work with you? But no, I remember who you are now, don't worry. I got 100 likes. Did we get 100 likes on the video? Oh, nice. 104 actually. Don't shortchange the 4. Those 4 people count too. Wow. But yeah, why is the developer hostile to everyone? That makes no sense. Should we play the game? Should we get the game loaded? I think we should probably actually play the game. You know, I appreciate that. I didn't think you would. Indigo. I remember now. I followed you on Twitch and everything, and I still forgot who you were. Terrible of me. But yeah, I guess I don't know why they've been horrible to everybody. You almost fell off your bed, Sharon. Why did you almost fall off your bed? Why did you do that? Don't fall off your bed. I'm glad that you almost fell off and didn't actually fall off. You definitely don't want to work in a store. I don't want to hear, wow, you're 1 minute late. Yeah, 1 minute late and you get like reprimanded. Yeah, all the times you're 10 minutes early. You never get that 10-minute in pay, do you? I can't imagine Poppy being that scary. It's not. Well, for me, it wasn't. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on how... You know what I mean? Like everyone has different tolerances for horror. Like for some people, like games are like really scary, and for other people, it's not. It all depends on your personal, all depends on your personal circumstances, I guess. I played The Path before. I think you'd like it. It's a horror little, like a horror little Red Riding Hood. Oh no, I haven't. I haven't played it. I've got a couple of games that I need to play. I know one of the developers or somebody from the studio of The Darkest Tales reached out. They said they're going to give me a game key for it, but the demo is out and I need to play it at some point. Although I don't know if I'll play it over here or if I'll play it on Twitch or whatever. Is that from Concentrate? No, it's just like Fanta. It's like fake Fanta, like store brand Fanta. Your bed is a 1-person bed. How did you nearly fall out of it though? Oh, you meant Poppy like the character? I mean, yeah. I don't honestly, I don't at the moment believe that Poppy is the bad guy anyway. So, all right, let me get the game loaded. A little hope. Get it? Because there's not much hope. All right, game is loading. Let's get the music out of here. Yes, I don't know why Little Hope wants access to the internet, but you may have it. You may have it, Little Hope. Okay, these games really don't like being alt-tabbed. I learned this last time. That should work. There we go. Have I played The Mimic? I have not played The Mimic, no. I don't think I've heard of it. You're such a chicken. You was watching Poppy Playtime stream, and when it got to the part where Huggy came out of the sudden looking creepy, yeah, you clicked off. Wow, that audio was scuffed. Also, it's too loud. I'll turn it down in a second. Yeah, no, listen, everyone has different tolerances for horror, and that's fine. I mean, honestly, sometimes I wish I didn't get as scared as much, because sometimes it's like I play a game and everyone's like, oh my god, it was so scary, and I'm just like, okay. And I wish I was scared. Like, I loved Visage because that game genuinely terrified me. But I know people that have played Visage and gone, it wasn't even that scary, and I'm like, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's everyone has different sort of that should be better. Everyone has sort of different tolerances and different things that scare them, and for me it's generally psychological and atmospheric horror that get me. That's the stuff that actually gets me the best. That's why I used to love old Resident Evil, because it was so atmospheric, whereas new Resident Evil is not atmospheric at all. Yeah, Little Nightmares didn't scare me either. It was too cute. But no, this drink is just Fanta. It's like a Fanta, but a cheap brand, you know. Let's not talk about how a debug build came out for Yandere Sim in December 2014. There's still just a demo in 2021. Yeah, there's a lot of games that happens with though. There's a lot. Yeah, can't sell your data without internet. I mean, these ones, I don't think they track your stats like actually no, I think they do. I think they do track your stats like Telltale used to. But yeah, so Little Nightmares 2 doesn't scare me anymore because he played it like 4 times. Yeah, I think the patients are probably the most closest thing to horror in that game. Well, I mean, it was all creepy, but it wasn't scary for me. You big bad fox stalked me in the night. Oh God, I'm glad I get somebody stalking me. God, it's been a long lockdown. You're desperately trying to wrap up your workday so you can actually watch rather than listen. Oh, Brooke, well we're just starting. There's usually a lot of chat at the beginning, so don't worry. I love Fanta, me too. I try not to drink too much soda anymore, but you know. Like my rhyming, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. I played House of Ashes. I did play House of Ashes and it didn't scare me one little bit, but I really enjoyed it, Sparky. I actually streamed that over on Twitch. I think the VOD is still available if you wanted to check it out, but nobody really watches VODs on Twitch. But I did play it. I did enjoy it a hell of a lot, as I've enjoyed all of these games so far. And it didn't bother me that it didn't scare me. I was more interested, honestly, especially towards the end. You don't usually get scared easily. It's like really catches me off guard. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I get jump scared. Like anybody gets jump scared, but I don't like jump scares don't affect me like they affect some people. Like some people get jump scared, then they have to like pause the game and take a break and stuff. And I'm just not like that. Sorry, I just need to reply to a friend who popped in stream earlier, but then left because she hates me. But yeah. But yeah, I used to have a bunk bed, but the bottom bunk would be was a desk. Oh yeah, I've seen those before. All of Little Nightmares scares me, so I haven't played it, but the only part that scares me is Little Nightmares 2 is Hospital. That's fair. Like I say, everyone, some people get scared by Little Nightmares, and that's totally cool. I didn't really. I just found it so interesting. Alien Isolation scared me a few times, I will admit. That game, but then I also think that I somehow never got grabbed in Event or in Alien Isolation, and I really don't know how, but that would have been way scarier. New story. I think I'm actually turn the audio up a little bit again because it's a bit quiet. Also for Jables, how you doing? Sorry, I did see you pop in. I didn't say hello. How are you doing? How have you been lately? What's new? I've not seen you stream in a while, miss. I'm also looking at you like you're here. The camera is here. Where have you been? What have you been up to? As soon as you started showing the gameplay, my YouTube started glitching out. Is it glitching out for anybody else? Because I have my bitrate set fairly high, which yeah, I might have to turn some of this down, which means that it's going to take more, you know, graphics for YouTube, if that makes sense. Welcome back, Bear Life. Will you ever make a video about Mr. Hobbs Playhouse? I have honestly not seen anything about it. I saw that Super Horror Bro made a video on it, but I didn't watch it. So maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what it's about. It seems okay. Okay, perfect. How's the beard? The beard is good. I probably should. I don't know what the theatrical and the curator's cut is. What's the difference? I've never played. What's the difference? Does anybody know? Because I saw this for like Madame Adan too, and I have no idea what it is. Yours is okay. Okay, perfect. Is it weird that almost everything scares me if it's well done? No, that's not. Some people get scared more. It's totally fine. You don't know if he's looking at the chat. I am looking at the chat. There's just quite a few of you here. R5. Thanks for playing live. Your 3-month-old daughter is taking a nap on me, and I'm trapped. So glad to be able to watch your live playthrough, Denise. Just don't let your 3-month-old hear the stream because there will be swearing and stuff. But welcome in. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that I can entertain, or try to anyway. They updated OBS and you had to redo everything, and you know me, I'm tech stupid. Okay. You also dyed your hair half black and half orange. How is that? Does it look great? Send me a photo. Vajable, why didn't you send me a photo of that? What the hell? Has anyone ever tried to cut my beard without permission? Funnily enough, my store manager at my last job, she was older than me. She's like in her 50s or something. And she came to me one day and she said, I just get real bad urges to just like grab your beard and chop it off. And I said to her, these are my exact words. I said, you can do that, but I don't care that you are A, my boss, and B, a woman. I will drop kick you. I said I will drop you where you stand. So it's up to you. I said you'll do it once. It's amazing, full of lore and secrets. Maybe I'll have a look at it then. At the moment, because of how my YouTube channel is, we still haven't even though we've had some really amazing growth lately, we still haven't got to the point of where we're still building that core audience, right? I kind of have to go with what's new and what's hot. I'm not at a point with my channel where I can just kind of make whatever I want yet. I have to kind of go with what's popular. Shadow, welcome in. How are you doing? Creates Cut sound like it's more invested in the story. I just don't know what the difference is, because I'm looking for secrets and stuff. I want to get whatever's going to get me the most, you know? But thank you, Jaroslav. Thank you so much for the congrats. It's really crazy. I did not expect to get to 100k this year, honestly. Wait, what did I do? I don't know what the question was. I'm sorry. I can't scroll back up now either unless I alt tab. You got best PC? GT 720 graphics, i3, 8 gig. Oh, yeah, that's gonna struggle with some of the modern games, honestly. Yeah, let's not talk about that topic, Leo, in the chat, because as much as it doesn't bother me, YouTube is very particular about the topics that you're allowed to talk about, and there might be people in the chat that are a little bit younger, so I prefer that we keep mostly the chat to mostly sort of, you know, not too adult. Obviously my streams are aimed for more mature people, because I do play 18 rated games and so on, but yeah. You're a Leo and my nemesis. Try to watch the stream and do the washing up, and now there's water in my speakers, can't hear everything. Tissue, why would you do that? Don't do that. Why Little Hope of Man of Medan? I played Man of Medan last week. I think it was last week for J-Balls. I've already done the other two. I played House of Ashes because that just came out, and I'll just do the curator's cut. I did House of Ashes because that just came out, and then I went back and played Man of Medan, and then I played House of Ashes again, and now this is the only one that I can't fully remember, and I need the footage too. Not too much, and I just mean you got to be careful about topics that you talk about on YouTube. That's all. Surprise Pikachu face. You hate YouTube. You hate YouTube. What the hell? So the people from House of Ashes, and try not to spoil House of Ashes, but the people of House of Ashes came to this diner. The main couple. I've forgotten their names already. The main couple in House of Ashes have been here. They stopped here before he had the crash and lost his leg. You forgot your own age. Please, if you're under the age of 18, I don't want to hear it. I don't know where to put this as a rule, but one of my channel rules is I don't really want to know how old you all are, because like I say, some of the games we play on the channel are rated 18, and so there's a bit of a conflict of interest there if you're younger than 18, which I know there are going to be plenty of people that are younger than 18. I can't stop you watching my stream, but it just makes me a little bit uncomfortable, that's all. So it's totally cool if you're under 18. Just please don't say it, you know. There we go. Eric and Rachel King. Thank you, Sparky. Yeah, so they stopped at that diner just before the crash. Why have you just noticed that horror games are never in the daylight? Some are, actually. Some are. Very rarely, Tissue, but just because nighttime's scarier, right? Nighttime's scarier than daytime, generally. People more scared of the dark than the daylight. Some topics we take it very out of context. Yes, that's exactly, Molly. It's just listen, there is not a single topic in the world that makes me uncomfortable. It really isn't. I have nothing bothers me. But you've got to kind of be mindful of the platform. You've got to be mindful of the monetization rules, and you also got to be mindful of other people too. So I just like to kind of, I'm not saying family friendly, okay? Because I swear, and this game is mature. So I'm not saying you have to be family friendly. Just no sort of sexual content sort of talk or anything like that, because that does go against YouTube's policies.
Sure. Something wrong? We got a
He looks really familiar.
Big accident. We've had to close the road.
He looks like really, really familiar.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope.
Why does he look so familiar?
Okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
What do you think about the variety of stories from this game? Do you think it's all over the place, or some people have questioned that direction? No, Denise. So actually, my theory that I'm working on, which is why I need the footage, is that all of these games are connected. Every game has had connections with all the other games that are out so far, And in fact, even in Man of Medan, there are references to House of Ashes and Man of Medan, which, considering that Man of Medan came out 2 years before House of Ashes, it's not like it's just a little throwback. It's setting up a story that I think connects all the games together, which is what my theory is going to be on. I need to, this is the one gap that I have in my memory, and I need to fill it in, and I also need the footage, hence why I'm replaying this one. But from playing House of Ashes and Man of Medan, I have so many connections, like way more than I thought. And some of them are really juicy too. Like there's one particularly that I think I've heard nobody talk about, which is super juicy.
How long have you been sober?
A few days shy of 3 months.
Impressive. I heard the first 90 days.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the cutscenes.
Roughest.
They do look like people. The graphics are fantastic in these games, and they're only getting better as well.
Holding on to this.
We're going the wrong way.
It's fine, just a quick detour.
It's not fun.
Let me know if the audio's too loud, or it looks a little loud to me. In fact, hang on. I know what the problem is. I have my desktop audio set way too high. There we go. That should be better.
Please.
Oh, I ruined the tension. I ruined the jump scare. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I actually don't think it's connected to Until Dawn. No, I think Until Dawn is completely separate, made by the same studio and very similar themes, but I think it's completely separate. I think because that one is a PlayStation exclusive, I think that it's not connected. I could be wrong, but I haven't actually seen any connections with it either. Maybe I need to go back and replay it, but console. Have you played Friday Night Funkin'? I haven't. I saw Tragic play it a little bit. If you don't know Tragic, she's a pretty cool Twitch streamer, but she also makes YouTube content as well.
Stop it, James. You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
That eye.
Come on.
Oh, you can't see it because my camera's in the way.
I just had a rough day today.
It's too low. Is it too low for anybody else?
I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey. That's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The
You've
factory.
been saying that for years.
Need to go to school? What kind of time is it? Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good day at school, and I hope I'll see you next time.
Reverend Carson held her back after prayers today.
This is a cutscene or a movie clip? This is a cutscene.
She's not right. It's serious, James.
Worry too much about that kid.
You have to go to school as well? Thank you so much for hanging out, Pastel. I appreciate being here. Have a good day.
With anything. When would be the right time?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Getting yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing? Single-handedly keeping our family together is far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would
Yeah,
be
Sparky. So it's the Dark Pictures Anthology, which
Don't you get how
but I assumed they were all going to just be completely separate. But I actually think it's like
serious.
what's that show called? American Horror Story. I think they're doing the same thing where they all started off like completely separate, but then actually they tied them all in together later. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a cutscene. The graphics are fantastic, Sharon. The graphics in these games are fantastic. The first game, Man of Medan, the lip syncing was a bit off, but they've improved it a lot. I'm also so bad at the names. I'm going to forget everybody. Although I don't need to get too attached to these people anyway.
And I really enjoyed the
She's
ride.
cute though. Tanya, she's my new favorite.
Always happy to give you a ride.
He definitely looks familiar too.
Me?
So my game's really dark too. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little
Away
bit.
from here and my wonderful family, like right now.
Come on. I'm not
He's just called Tanya's boyfriend. He doesn't even have a name.
catch you tomorrow.
He looks like someone from Until Dawn, I think.
Let me check.
Gonna go try to find a hidden
see if
fox
I
for me and my night friends. Night. See you later, Mr. D. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate being here.
Down. I'll swing by around 8 tomorrow.
The mother character looks too old to be married to the glasses guy. Yeah, he looks pretty old too. God, I really need to trim this mustache. It's quite such a problem.
Damn ice.
Graphics are awesome. They definitely are. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't really spoil things,
I'm going
but
to start climbing
these
the
aren't the main
wall
cast.
again.
So in every... It's not really a spoiler, because in every Dark Pictures game, the first characters you play as aren't the main cast. They always end up getting killed off, and then you play the real cast later.
At each other's throats since Dad got home.
What's it about this time?
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting.
I have a story about this guy in a minute.
Like
It's 10:40 in Poland. It's 9:40 here.
For the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
Going to bed in 10 minutes. I want to go to bed in 10
She
minutes.
was a Marine sergeant at past life.
Facial animations look half amazing, half absolutely horrible. It's because they use lip syncing. They use facial syncing, basically. And so they use real actors and actresses to capture it. And then they translate that into the game, which... it's hit or miss. But they're improving it. Like, House of Ashes was by far the best when it came to this. So they are getting better over time, which is good.
Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy. Hey! Quit acting crazy!
Yeah, let's not tell people how to talk in the chat. And also, Leo, your name is Leo, so people are gonna call you Leo. I would suggest if you don't want people to call you Leo, maybe change it.
Sweetheart.
Maybe change your name.
I heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this.
But yeah, people can talk how they want, as long as they're sticking by my rules. People can talk about how they like or whatever they want to say. She locked her in. Evil. You get a piece of candy from your candy bag. Nice. I have some Cinder toffee, which I've not had in years, and I got a massive bag of it.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
Have I played Warlord's Battlecry? Actually, yes. Warlord Battlecry 2 was amazing. I don't know what to say. Indifferent.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's the little...
Yeah, facial animation is hit or miss. It's relatively new technology though too, so that it'll get better over time, you know.
I'll go find her.
Like eventually one day, I bet there'll be video games that look like actual movies. You won't be able to tell the difference. Because I mean, look at some of the animation we get now. Look at Final Fantasy Advent Children. Advent Children was like so high quality in terms of animation and graphics. How am I moving? Hello? What's the controls? Wait, do I double click to move in this one? Okay, I double click. Doesn't matter what you say. You already said they would die. It can affect relationships, but I don't think it matters, because again, the character choices you make in the beginning of the other two games do matter. It just, characters will end up in different places and stuff. Just remembered I have my trick-or-treating bag. Nice. Yeah, I had far too much Halloween candy or Halloween sweets.
Hey, Mom? You there?
And obviously I didn't go trick-or-treating because I'm old. But, wait, oh, we're going in here. Okay, what's this? What's this? World Cinema Festival. I saw that earlier. Is there a light? Is there a light switch I can turn on, or? I'm looking for clues. Looking for clues here. Examine. Let's have a look. What was this? I love Final Fantasy. I'm a big fan. Can I open it? Open it. Can I open it?
They don't notice me at all.
Wait, who doesn't notice you?
Which nosy going to be dead's little shit has been peeking at my diary.
Oh, it's her diary. Okay. Okay, let me read the diary. Today's a snow day, so I'm stuck at home wrangling Em while Mum cleans. Em's a living hell. You have to watch her constantly. If you take your eyes off her for a moment, she's away creating havoc somewhere. Today I found her playing with Dad's matches. Fortunately, she didn't light any. I shouted at her. She started crying, and then Mum screamed at me. I've been trapped in the house all day. V's at work. I feel miserable. I had a busy shift at the diner today covering for Jenny. Jeannie, I guess. But she's going to cover for me tomorrow night. Murray was cranky as usual. Mr. Handy was still up to his usual tricks, brushing against my ass at every opportunity. I poured coffee on his lap. He won't be doing that again. Tomorrow I see V for the first time in a week. I guess V's her boyfriend. Took a drive with V out to the point. Shared a bottle of that whiskey he likes. It was cold out but nice, a brisk cold. We kept warm in the car. V's funny, does this dumb guy act that reminds me of a TV comedian. Listen, give me clues. I don't care about some teenage girl's diary. Sorry, I wanna know clues. V wanted me to see some new Western movie but wasn't interested in cowboys, so we drove to Harry's for a burger and then went bowling. Burgers are pretty good, to be fair. So great to be treated like an adult. V's super sweet, real attentive and kind. We're good together. Dad still sore about me dating someone from work. God knows what Mom thinks. Okay, no one likes V. Fair enough. Similar moving to Detroit. I haven't played Detroit. I saw my ex-girlfriend was playing Detroit, but then she stopped streaming. So I don't know. I only know half the story. Dion, welcome in. How are you doing? You are a little bit late. Well, the game just started, so I wouldn't worry too much. We're definitely not going to finish this game today. It's not gonna happen. Open. Or is that where she locked her in, or? Hello, Funtime. Welcome in. How you doing? Clues are hidden in plain sight. I know. I'm looking for the clues. I'm looking for connections between this game and the others. We ate a burger today. When did I last have a burger? I haven't had a burger in ages. I had a pizza on Saturday. It was great. And then on Wednesday, I'm going out for Chinese food. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Detroit's God tier. It looks really good. I just, I like those kind of games. Like, I like story-driven games and such. Wait, who do I talk to here? I just haven't got around to it.
Still up there?
You're in a veggie burger. Nice.
Just want to know how my sweet brother is
You had
doing.
pizza. What kind of toppings did you have in your pizza for time? I
Not
need to
so
know.
good. Bigfoot clumsy ass stomped all over my records.
She's your baby sister. Anyways, looks like she's got better taste in music than you.
Making you hungry. You don't like burgers? That's fair enough. Not everyone likes burgers. Have I been in here? Do I go in here? Oh. Oh, okay.
Care. They're not interested. They don't see me. To them, I'm invisible.
Oh, I'm gonna right click now.
I'm not doing that.
Who's she talking to? Oh, pepperoni. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Az, how you doing? Finally here to watch a stream after forever. I'm glad to be back, though. I hope you're doing better.
I get blamed for everything. It's
Oh,
not
she's
fair.
talking to a doll. Okay.
Hey, Megan?
Brother blackmailed you to give him a slice. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I already had dinner as well.
Not listening
Hey, who are you talking to?
to someone who actually cares about me.
What are
You can't move.
talking about?
That's just like a skill check mini game. You've got to hit the heartbeats. If you miss them, you fail.
What was
Which failing isn't always necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes failing in these games can actually work out well for you. Just gonna do a flashback or a. Okay, so feather.
Megan?
I do like a stuffed crust pizza now and again.
Anthony, you there?
You know, this is a little hope stream, but House of Ashes is like so good. I really enjoyed House of Ashes.
Where are you?
I really, really did.
Anthony, where are you, goddammit?
I'm super looking forward to The Devil Inside though.
Anthony, I'm getting really
Is it The Devil Inside or The Devil in Me? I can never remember. I think it's The Devil Inside. You going to go to bed? No reason, Mina. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out. I appreciate you being here.
You could be right about my family.
There's a freaking flashback, yeah.
I think so too.
Tanya, what's going on?
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking freezing.
Enjoy this game. Nice Victorian style. Oh, she's the
I'll let you
doll.
back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on.
I'm going to turn the brightness up after this, though. Yeah, it's The Devil in Me. It looks really good. Like, I think that one looks the best by far of all of them so far. At least for me, anyway. I just wish these games were a bit more popular, because I think they are really good. If you like horror games and story games.
Are you fucking serious?
Uh-oh.
Megan?
You have an Aero chocolate bar? Okay, but a mint or a normal one, though?
Mom? Where the hell is everybody?
Anthony, help!
I don't even know if, like, you can actually save any of these people.
Anthony! Hey! Up here!
What the fuck are you doing up there?
I got trapped in the attic.
Get to the balcony!
I heard something about the Travis Scott stuff. I think it's just large crowds of people who are drunk, generally not the best. Before to the Devil in Me, enjoyed House of Ashes, but you had a few graphical bugs. I did too, as I did as well. I had a few like floating objects and stuff, but it wasn't enough to ruin it for me. It was still a brilliant game. Wish they didn't do what they did with the ending in Little Hope. Yeah, it was a bit of a cliche, I guess. One down. Game of the Haunted shit had a bad reputation. It was a bit mixed, yeah. A lot of people just don't like the sort of slow-paced gameplay. But I don't get it because people love like FNAF and it's the same sort of situation, it's the same sort of problem, right? Oh god.
Tanya, hold on! I gotta get Megan out!
This is a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. I don't actually think you can save any of these people. But this game's up Until Dawn. I actually preferred House of Ashes more than Until Dawn. And I like that these are co-op. I think these games should be played co-op though, especially on your first time. I really do think that you should play them co-op. Yeah, I just think they're all supposed to die. Yeah, they all die no matter what. I think so. I know I chose the drain pipe in my first playthrough as well. House of Ashes was a treat. Yeah, I know you're featuring it on your channel, weren't you? Totally Serial. I've enjoyed all three of them. These games are perfect for me because they are like I like story games and I love horror games. So having like the two together is just it's perfect. I'm just so sad that they're not more popular. Because obviously if they were more popular, I could make more videos and stuff on them. But I think Devil in Me might appeal to some more people because it's more of a traditional sort of horror. Because I do agree that Man of Medan is the weakest of the three, and even though I love it, I think it's the weakest of the three, and to open your like anthology with a weaker game is a bit of a... But then I also think that they're just getting better as a studio too, so I don't know, man. I don't know. House of Ashes is a really good twist. I do think that all of these games you should play co-op if you can, because to me it's clear that they're designed for co-op. Like the whole don't play alone, they mean it's not designed for solo play, but they made them, obviously they can't just make it co-op, people will kick off. So but I don't know, I hope that the series does become a bit more popular because I love them. But if it doesn't, I'll still enjoy them. So, you know, it is what it is. Do I only stream on YouTube now? No, I still do Twitch sometimes. I just took a big break from Twitch because Twitch wasn't really doing anything for me. And I kind of got annoyed at Twitch as well for a few different reasons. Wow, my game's running at 400 FPS right now. Why? 400 FPS? But I've recently come back to Twitch, so I stream on there every now and again. As YouTube is my main platform, Twitch is my secondary platform. I would like to do one day a week again. I'd like to do 1 day a week again on Twitch. And if I do a set day, I'll probably bring back my affiliate. But until then, I'm just doing it for fun. Playing with co-op really adds the experience to give you something else to blame when someone dies. I agree, but it also, like, the twist, because every game has a twist, at least one twist. And I think that the twists are way better when you both figure it out together. Especially Man of Medan. The twist in Man of Medan, like, I was playing it with a Twitch friend, and we were both streaming it at the time. And we both figured it out, like, midway through the game, and we were both like, oh, shit. It was such a big, like, a big moment, man. Also, Mylena, welcome in. How have you been?
Ah, you're back.
I am back.
Interesting. Excuse me for a moment.
I have theories on this guy, too.
Life is as tedious as a twice-told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man.
Okay.
True, if the story has been told fully, completely. But the truth of this story isn't fixed. Far from it. A story can change a great deal when told from a different perspective. A chance to walk in different shoes, make fresh choices, discover new things.
Is he saying this because I've played it before? Especially because it said a twice told tale. This is my second playthrough. That's really interesting. You want to draw? You have art block? I don't know what games you've been playing lately. Look, fucking Devil in Me is there. Was that always there?
Disconcerting.
The V is there.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. This...
When I get back into it, now that my uni workload isn't as intense, but you're not sure yet. Do it if you want to do it as. If you want to do it, do it. There's no point in streaming on Twitch unless you're doing it for fun, in my opinion. Oh, you like the curator, Demon? I have theories. Yeah, we're right at the beginning. Sour Lemon. Good to see you again. Good to see you too. You're sick though. Still sick. Still. It's been ages. Have you been to the doctor and stuff?
Life's but a walking shadow.
Yeah, no, I do have a theory on the curator. There's a very obvious theory. But yeah, look, there's 4 games there right now. Are they updating this every time they bring out a new game? I'm so confused.
On what you choose to believe and how confusing.
So the most popular theory about the curator is that he's death, but I don't think that's true. I don't think the curator is death. I'm more on the side of I think that he is a supernatural entity, like a demon or something like that. And I think that he and us are sort of competing for these people, like their souls. I think basically it's like a demon versus angel kind of situation. Because he pops up in the games. He pops up in every single game. He appears in certain parts. All the symbols were planned when Man of Medan was made. The ship, the effigy, the eclipse, and the blade. Oh, okay. Oh, they were always there. Ah, interesting. Okay, so I guess we just never paid too much attention to it. But there's only 4 though. Where are the rest?
Emotional? Do you trust your head?
I guess The Devil in Me is season 1 for now, right? You have a crush on the curator? Hey, listen, I'm not into guys, but I can see why. 6 weeks now, they think it's the flu. I guess it hit me hard. Wow, 6 weeks being sick. That sucks. See you later, Fun Films. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Just play with people like a god. Yeah, basically, I think that this is like, he's trying to claim their souls and you're like trying to save their souls. Well, you don't have to. Because if you think about it, right? We basically have their lives in our hands. But even if you want to save everybody, it's not guaranteed. Like they have their free will, but we're subtly influencing them, aren't we? You know what I mean? And he is also, I think, reminds me of the guy from Until Dawn. Yeah, they've used the same formula. The guy from Until Dawn was different, but had the same role. But yeah, he was a cool actor too.
That will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future, something that may or may not happen. Use them. They might help you. You have a funeral to attend. Off you go. Have fun.
Is there more than 4 games? There's 3 out now. The 4th one is coming out next year, and I think they've got 9 planned. So The Devil in Me is season 1 for now. finale, whatever. It's the final one of season 1, so that implies there's going to be a season 2. Which again, I've heard that there's 9 games planned, but either way, I'm like, keep bringing them out. What ending did I get on my first playthrough? I got a good ending on my first playthrough, I believe, Raf. We figured out the trick in this one.
We can take comfort from
We were. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but I'll say we were merciful.
in God's loving embrace.
A little sun. So he's like a boss of purgatory. Well, I actually watched the developer video. They said even he doesn't know what he is, by the way. So the curator actually isn't aware of what he is. He doesn't know. So yeah, kind of. I do think he is like some sort of supernatural or celestial being. When the thunder strikes, the face of the curator looks like half skull. Yeah, I noticed that in House of Ashes. It was interesting. I have a lot of things that I'm not talking about yet because I wanna like save them for my theory. What happened? You're gonna go now? It's been nice chilling with you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. For House of Ashes, we got an okay ending. I got an okay ending, and then I got a slightly better ending, but I didn't get the perfect ending. I managed to save everybody in House of Ashes, but one person was yeah. It's not really spoilers. There's been no specific details that were mentioned. But yeah, I got a decent ending in Man of Medan on my first playthrough, a decent ending in this, and then I got a decent ending. He looks exactly like somebody else. He looks just like the soldier in Man of Medan from the beginning, which is also interesting because I have a whole theory about that too, about the soldiers in Man of Medan actually being more important than you might think. Angela, mature student, abrasive, understanding. How can someone be abrasive and understanding? That seems like conflicting character traits to me.
Look so good. I'm fine. Careful.
Oh, thanks, Audriana. I like you too. Yeah, it's difficult. I found House of Ashes, there were some decisions that were really difficult to make.
We went over a bump in the road. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I know I'll be fine. No need
9 games, I thought there were only 3. ABC, I was under the same impression. I thought it was a trilogy. I know it's called an anthology, but I thought it was a trilogy, but no, they've got like 9 planned. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
I don't need any help. Thank you, Dad.
Reused characters makes it seem like a movie, actually. I think there's more to it than that, Sparky. I actually have a pretty cool connection between Man of Medan and House of Ashes that I don't think anybody has noticed yet. Well, anybody in the YouTube sphere. Hey, if they're making 9, I play them all. Yeah, same. I keep them coming, studio. Is it Supergiant or Supermassive? Supermassive games, right? Keep them coming because I love them.
You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John. Any idea what
The devs said you reuse some models to have some familiarity between the games. Yeah, but what the devs say and what actually might be true isn't necessarily the same thing. Devs have quite often in games like this have quite often lied or kept things secret because they don't want to reveal, they don't want to ruin a big twist later. You can understand what someone's about, but doesn't mean you have to be nice, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you're understanding, you'd be a bit more empathetic.
See you soon. That looks bad.
In my opinion. Also, sorry, when I drink, I think my microphone picks it up. I'm sorry.
Girl has a knack for getting out of trouble.
Well, theory video, so excited. 5 AM there. No way. It's only 10 here. But yeah. I want to work on the theory. I have a theory in my head. I need to play through this just to see if there's anything that, supports it or anything like that.
I don't want to know.
And also just some extra connections and whatnot.
Daniel? Everything okay?
I'm good. Just a little like
yeah, she's mentioned to be abrasive, Excalibur, so snarky, abrasive, kind of the same thing.
Having a bad night?
The college
must land in a tree.
This
worst nightmare is
Reuse character models makes it seem like multiple movies with the same actors. Okay, Sparky, here's the thing though, right? Hear me out on this one, right?
John as our way out.
American Horror Story did exactly the same thing, and I genuinely think the studio is pulling an American Horror Story. I think...
Right now,
because if you remember, American Horror Story, the first few seasons, they didn't seem to be connected, but they had the same actors in it. But then later on, some of the later series of American Horror Story, and no spoilers, actually, we found out that they were all connected from the start. Even from season 1, they were all connected. And I think that the studios is doing exactly the same thing. I think they have basically like... I don't want to say they've copied, but I think that they've taken inspiration from American Horror Story. And they're doing like the same thing, where later on we'll look back and be like, oh shit, how did I not see it all along, you know?
You guys, I am not a guy. How are you two doing down there?
Guys, it's a gender neutral statement. What are you talking about?
This little detour is ruining my clothes. That's the headline here. Your clothes are ruined.
Oh, I was going to turn the brightness up. It's really, really dark for me. Like, uncomfortably dark. Yeah, it should be graphics, right? Right? Is there a brightness? Is there a... Wait, display, sorry. Brightness. Wow, why is it on 24? What the hell? Yeah. Shut up, we'll get it to 60, that'll do. Oh, is it so dark, chat?
Easy. That outfit probably cost more than you earned.
Gotta go, it's been fun. No worries, Sour Lemon. Thank you for popping in.
You have no idea how right you are.
At least someone
She's woke. Yeah, apparently. You love playing games or reading books and seeing the foreshadowing? Yeah, I do sometimes. Not everything I like to do that with, but a lot of things, yeah. Hey, Galaxy, how have you been? Sorry you're late. Don't apologize for being late. The game's pretty much still at the beginning anyway. But I'm pretty good, thank you. How have you been? What's my favorite season of American Horror Story? I don't know. There's been a few that I've really liked. I really enjoyed 2. I think a lot of people said 2 was bad. I really enjoyed the second season. Coven was It was alright. And then Apocalypse was the same. Apocalypse was okay.
We nearly got mangled in a bus crash.
And then there's a few that I've missed.
You don't understand.
Your room is dark. That's not that bad. Stream Banana is in chat. I forgot about that. Stream Banana.
I'm not sure you should be making decisions. You almost blacked out just now.
Oh, I've got to point and press? That's okay. That's easier than in... Oh, God. That's easier than in the last one.
Oh, God. I hate this.
That's it. Keep going. You got it.
I feel like when it's that short of a gap, just momentum. Just skip over it. Wait, what have I got to do? Oh, God. Oh, God. That's actually quite discomforting.
Oh, you can be a gentleman after all. Thanks.
Yeah, just do a hop, skip, and a jump, man. I've watched any Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I've watched all of them. I loved Lord of the Rings when they first came out. I still like them now, but now I'm older. I prefer more grittier fantasy.
What exactly do you see in that girl?
I have no idea which girl you're talking about.
You couldn't be more obvious. When are you going to talk to Taylor?
How the actors being the same, people being something in American Horror Story. I haven't seen it. Well, hang on. So
I'm not in any hurry.
All of the seasons of American Horror Story are connected, and you find that out in Apocalypse, that they're all connected and all have been from the very beginning. And the actors being the same for the most part, it's just a coincidence kind of thing. But the actual overarching story is more connected in American Horror Story than you first thought. Cornelia, welcome in. Thank you so much for saying you love my videos. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. Welcome to the stream.
Keep moving. Reach the others.
What do you think about that episode with Gamer Mom? Gamer Mom? What are you talking about, Jaroslaw? I don't know what you're talking about.
If only I hadn't sat at the back of the bus.
The mini Huggy Wuggy with the black eyes is a mistake, like in the frame in the beginning of the doll, destroyed face. It's something off. The machines aren't working right. Maybe. Or maybe it came to life. Maybe they put somebody's soul in it and it came to life and it got murdered. And it's still alive and it's waiting.
That pylon has to be near a road.
Keys always faster than the mouse. Yeah, I agree. What about second breakfast? Oh God, I love second breakfast. I shouldn't because I'm overweight. Kind of looks like Rami. What, Rami Malek? The actor. He's a great actor, by the way. God, what was that? What was that show? Mr. Robot? That was a 10 out of 10 show, man.
Everything okay?
We're both good, but this gate is chained. We can't get through.
Now what do we do?
Cool, so the reused characters have to be important. I think they are, Sparky. That's what I'm saying. So this is, I don't want to talk about it because I have a theory, and I don't want to ruin the theory video for you all, but I have a theory that 2 of the characters are way more connected than we first thought.
Ready?
And I'll be talking about that in the theory video, but I have to play this first. Because like I said, there might be more connections, you know?
That's what I'm talking about.
Great job, you two.
Never seen American Horror Story? I'll try and marathon it. It's on Netflix. Yeah, I don't know what it's on. It was on Netflix, but I don't know if it still is. It's not bad. It's not a bad show, honestly.
Head into town, see if we can get help.
You know where town is?
Sure, we're near Little Hope.
Sounds like
Silent Hill, basically.
Funnily
You can do reviews of movies about TV shows. You've been doing bad reviews though. I started my second channel, which is all about movies and TV, and I was really enjoying it, Barek. Like, I want to get back to making videos on it because I was having a great time with it. It's just so, I don't know, man. It's just so chill. Wait. Condescending, spiteful. I'll just say nothing. Make her feel bad.
Can we please just keep moving?
Maybe Daniel deserves.
Or will it be released? Well, I need to finish this, which I probably won't finish this tonight. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. Wednesday I'm busy, so I'll try and it'll be out this week, hopefully.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's got nothing to do with me.
Rami Malek, you love him, both Mr. Robot and Bohemian Rhapsody. I haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody. I like Queen, but I'm not like a mega fan. But I love Mr. Robot. He's been in other things too, but I love Mr. Robot. Why do you have to wait so long? That's actually not long for Chapter 2 to come out, because Chapter 1 only just came out. It's not a big wait. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of glad they're releasing it in chapters. Gives me more content to make. The old lady's doing it for you. Hey, whatever you're into, man. No, I've never done a murder run, Sparky. I've never really had the time.
It's a bad idea to be out here walking around alone. Come with us.
Don't worry about me. I'll flag down the first car I see and come get you all real soon.
Who's in No Time to Die? I haven't watched that either. It's Bond, right? James Bond? I'm not really a big fan of generic action movies. Unless it's like John Wick. John Wick, I will watch all day. But generic action movies just don't really do it for me.
Uh-huh. So you thought better of going
It's Silent Hill, I told you.
Why'd you come back? I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
What's my favorite Hershey's? But Hershey's not really that big over here. We have a couple of them, but I think the only one I've tried is like cookies and cream. It was good though. White Fox, welcome in. How are you doing? Actually, it's a good movie anyway. You should recommend it. I'll get around to it eventually. You're not a James Bond fan. You watched No Time to Die and loved it so much. Is that the latest one? As
Every time it's like, I don't know, I can't fucking leave or something.
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way.
John Wick is so good. I agree. I don't know how much influence Keanu Reeves had on John Wick. Did he produce it as well, or did he just star in it? But 007 over John Wick. Hey, you like what you like. Everyone likes different things. I really am not a fan of Bond, but I love John Wick. John Wick was just 10 out of 10. Because at least John Wick, it's like artistic action. It's obviously like over the top and exaggerated. And I like that. I don't know, man. I've seen a guy like do a car chase like a million times, you know? Or like I've seen a guy like jump off a building and land perfectly like a million. I don't know, man. I want to see something cool and interesting. Did you ever watch Neon Genesis? In fact, no, I didn't. I've not seen that.
We can't leave here.
I'm going to turn it up a little bit too. It's a little bit quiet.
There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
James Bond movies and John Wick ones are completely different. Yeah, exactly. Favorite candy? Okay, so we don't call it candy in England. We call it sweets and chocolate. So we differentiate between the two. So are you counting all sweets and all chocolate, or
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would
are you just saying sweets? Because I don't know either way.
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
His voice went all funny then.
Understand this? Don't you get that yet? What I do understand is none of us would fucking be here if it wasn't for you.
You think I'm to blame? I don't want to be stuck here with you either.
Pacific Rim wasn't bad. I didn't mind it.
Right now, the fog appears to be in charge.
Anyone but you, right? Do us all a big favor and get lost in the fucking fog.
I wish I could. Believe me.
Stop fighting.
Is that just an audio glitch, or is that
Where do we go now?
We're fucked. We're not getting out of here.
any?
Someone
I
else
do
thinks
like
they can do a
chocolate.
better job? Step right up.
Maybe it isn't real.
I am very, very partial to white chocolate and raspberry.
Ball coaching. Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of
I've
here.
seen John Wick 100 times. It reminds me of a more sophisticated version of Tarantino's movies. Yeah, like stylized. It's just stylized action, and I don't mind that. I like stylized because I love like, I don't know what you'd call them apart from like kung fu movies or like Jackie Chan movies. You know, like Asian style like action movies. I'm a big fan of because they don't want to be realistic. They want to be entertaining, and I love that.
How heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing.
It's not a glitch. Okay, okay. I remember the general gist of the story, but it was so long ago I played this.
It pains me to admit, but he's right.
And US all candy includes chocolate. Interesting, it's separate in England. Yeah, well, we call it, so sweets are what we would call like, you know, like sugary treats are sweets, and then chocolate is chocolate. And we don't really have a name for like all of it together. I mean, I guess you could arguably call chocolate sweets, but it's not really. Did you watch The Raid? I've never watched that either. What is it? I don't think I have anyway. There's a jump scare here. I want to trigger it.
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you.
It's
You die?
Forget
in
about it.
one of these tree
What they
lines.
said didn't really stack up.
Where is it? Show me the jump scare. I want the jump scare. Oh, I might have missed it. That sucks. It was a really cool one. It was like really interesting. Why do I... Can I interact? Oh, look, little kitty! Kitty! I guess I missed the jump scare then. Because I think my friend got the cat like when I played this, and I got the jump scare. I think that's what happened. Potentially.
Did you all see that? What was that?
What? Are the alerts behind? There we go.
Who's your favorite character here?
Chopper the Dragon, thank you so much for the $10 US super chat. I really appreciate that. It really helps the channel out. Who is my favorite character here? I'm gonna have to say it. The main guy, angry eyebrow guy. Which, if you search on Google, okay, just hear me out, chat. Hear me out, right? If you go to Google right now, you don't have to do it, but if you want to, if you go to Google and you search for angry eyebrows actor, he shows up. Because that's how I found out. I needed to Google him, and I didn't know who he was, and so I just typed in angry eyebrow actor, and he came up straight away.
We should check it out.
But thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Weird question, but have you had white chocolate and raspberry cookies and Morrison? Yes, I have. Yes. I'm a big fan. I haven't had them for ages, but I've definitely had them. If I ever see anything like white chocolate and raspberry, or like white chocolate and cherry or anything like that, I will usually just grab it because I'm like, yum yum, nom noms. Like, I like all chocolate, white, dark, you know, milk, but white chocolate is a guilty pleasure of mine. Shark, creepy and ugly as fuck. Oh, well, like shark movies and stuff. You got triggered when you were moving towards the sound? I don't know, because when I played this last, I didn't see the cat, but I saw the jump scare, so I don't know if I'm playing the wrong character.
Like where?
Nothing unusual.
Who's my favorite House of Ashes character? Salim, obviously. How could it not be Salim? Salim is MVP.
Are you alright? You look pale.
I'm a little...
Yeah, angry eyebrow actor. I told you, it works. It literally works.
Yeah.
I didn't know what else to Google.
Still a little spaced out here.
But I mean, his eyebrows do look angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, they do. Oh, I've had Toblerone Dion. I also like Toblerone. That's another one. Excuse me. Yeah, white Toblerone is delicious. So is milk Toblerone as well. I think you were thinking about Will Poulter. Yes, he is called Will Poulter, but I didn't know his name, so I googled angry eyebrow actor and he came up. And now I know. Huggy Wuggy reminds me of Springtrap in FNAF. Yeah, there's definitely an inspiration at least. What's that eyebrow angry bird? Wait, angry bird? Vampire and zombies are so predictable now. Yeah, I don't mind it though. I'd rather watch a predictable vampire movie than an action movie. I like stuff to be interesting. Like, I like interesting concepts. I love zombie movies and zombie shows. They're my favorite by far. Like, I goddamn love apocalyptic shows. I never stopped watching The Walking Dead, even when it got really boring and slow. I still kept on watching it, and we're on the final season now.
What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
You're playing co-op. One of you plays theatrical cut, the other plays creators cut.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh, interesting.
Take a look around. Maybe find a phone or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiffany, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
What's bugging you?
Ghosts are getting
All I'm asking
overrated?
is to take a look.
Depends to me, because you say ghosts, but like
Make my mind
Like,
up about
what about like The Grudge? Would you count The Grudge as a ghost? Because I love that kind of crap. World War Z. Maybe? Is that the one with Brad Pitt? Or no?
Sorry, I know I can sound tough sometimes, but
Yeah, Brad Pitt. I think I've seen that one.
really got to me.
Well, like superstitious horror or thriller kind of horror. I like all kind of horror. I like depends on, because games are very different to the movies. Like movies, I like any horror. Like I even like cheesy, stupid teen horror. You know.
May take our minds off the fog.
But the horror that scares me is generally psychological or like Asian horror usually gets me the most, especially Japanese. Stop watching Walking Dead because it hurt me emotionally. I mean, that's fair. I want it to hurt me emotionally though. I like it.
Single 20.
Did it?
Beginner's luck.
Easy peasy. Easy.
My eyesight seems okay.
Great shooting. Go for the
Nothing has to be overrated. Famous quote, every story's already been told. That's very true. A bullseye.
You throw a mean dart.
But no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Every story's been told. It's how you tell it. Same with YouTube, actually. That's why I don't mind people taking inspiration from my videos or whatever. Just put your own spin on it, for God's sake. Paranormal Activity. I love Paranormal Activity. I love those movies. Even like some of them that are the bad ones, I really like them. I just find them so intriguing. Let's be optimistic.
I don't really know.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good in this playthrough. Trying to get the best ending and stuff. You must have played The Last of Us then? Oh, I adore The Last of Us. I love both of them, Mylena. Even the second one. Even though it broke my heart into a million pieces, I still loved it. I absolutely adore those games though. I would have liked a different story, but they wanted to tell a story and they told it. It's like Game of Thrones. I wanted people to live who didn't, you know? Okay.
They think I'm an idiot. No one believed me about the fog. Then, hey, presto, they get lost too, and it's like, oh, maybe Taylor was right after all.
Ice cubes, the angry eyebrows.
Nobody's
I can see it. I can see it.
I thought you were with me on
I think my neighbor's making food. I can smell garlic. I want some.
In a world of his own.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish my story. I ordered a new chair today. I'm getting a new chair, which is good because I spend like 12 hours a day sat in my chair and this one's garbage. So I ordered a new one. I don't know when it's going to come, but I can't wait. It was very expensive. But thanks to you guys who have been watching my videos and liking and commenting and doing all that rubbish, I can actually afford a very decent chair. So I really, really appreciate it. It will mean that I can actually hopefully work in comfort rather than getting backache by the end of the day. Because recently, like every single day, by like the time I'm getting to bedtime, my back's aching. So, which is not good at 30. You love playing the Dark game. Final Fantasy VII Remake had an amazing little mini game in the bar. Oh, sorry, was I not paying attention enough? I was talking to my chatteroony. Stop! Come here! This is such an annoying movement style. When they leave them on the dartboard, they auto reset. Oh, it's on purpose.
I really gotta cut down on the booze.
We all drink too much from time to time.
Yeah, I know I do.
Now what? Can't I gotta get some peace around here?
Wishing Stairs is still one of my favorite Asian horror films. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the one. I just know that whenever I watch like an Asian horror movie that has an American counterpart, the Asian ones are always just scarier. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if it's just that they're just so different. I don't know. We'll be polite.
Cool. Thanks for the help.
You're in the middle of the second one and you love it. Wait, the Last of Us, Mylena? The second Last of Us, or? Oh, Excalibur. You talk about Bullseye, the TV show. My parents used to love that show when I was a kid. With Bully, it was called Bully, right? The bull was called Bully. That and oh god, what was that show with Jim Davidson? The snooker show. What was it called? Oh god, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like right in my brain. It was oh god, something break. Was it the something break? Oh, what was it called? The big break? No, what was it? I can't remember what it was called now. Cayman, welcome in. How you doing? How are you? You hurt your back again the other month. You're still recovering. Laying on my flower, working as best I can since standing too long hurts my hip. So I'm sorry to hear that. No, I have never in my life spent this long sat down. It's actually getting to a point of where I'm getting a little bit concerned for my health. Like I need to start going outside regularly because I'm not at the moment and I'm not getting any exercise and stuff. But while I am sat down, I want to be supported and feel comfortable, and this chair is just not comfortable at all, and it really doesn't promote good posture either. So I mean, I know I am bad for posture anyway, like I know that's my fault, but it's just it's never been that comfy, this chair. Big Break, yes, Big Break. That was a good show, man. I used to like that as a kid, back when TV was kids TV was crazy and adult TV was way more normal than it is now. Okay, meeting votes for disincorporation. New round of foreclosure spells end for town. Okay, I need to read this. No. Let me read it. At Little Hope Town Hall on Monday, the last residents of the town met with emergency manager Kathy Flint to vote for disincorporation. Since the closure of the Raven and Textiles factory, a mass exodus has left the town with few inhabitants and empty coffers. Flint was appointed as emergency manager to administer public services to the remaining residents, but the latest round of bank foreclosures meant that the last of the townsfolk are planning to pack up and move on, which will leave Little Hope virtually deserted. With no tax revenue coming in, we're faced with no option but to disincorporate, said Flint. It's so sad these people have seen their town disappear around them. I watched a YouTube video about a town, I forget what it was called, but it's a town in America that this basically happened to, where everybody just left because they didn't like it. And it like died. And now it's like making a comeback, but like the house prices are dirt cheap. And I'm like, man, I'll buy a house in America. Okay, is there anything on the back of here? Because I know in the other games, all of the newspapers have hints for the other games. Closing sale, local buses. What does that say? Rerouted. I guess rerouted. I'm not going to read all of that upside down, but local buses rerouted. Okay. I think this is just this game. Gaze Master is coming back. We live in a weird, wild time. We do live in a weird and wild time. I can agree with that one. It looks like it's the poop. He's a good actor, to be fair. And maybe the diversity of Asian country has more different lore of mystical and folklore. I honestly, I don't think that's it. I think it's more that like the filmmakers have different like agendas almost. Like I feel like American horror movies often aren't trying to be the scariest thing ever. I think they're often trying to appeal to a big audience. And so I think they tone down the horror so that more people will go and watch it. Because if the movie's too scary, people won't watch. Whereas I think in Japan and other parts of Asia, they just don't give a shit. Like, no, this is horror. If you don't like horror, get out. What are these numbers? LSRT. Oh, the dart scores, I guess. I guess they're dart scores. Okay, astrology, spirits, or ghosts. Reverend Carson will advise parents on signs to watch for and how these things are left-hand path to delinquency and Satanism. Don't play D&D or astrology or spirits and ghosts because they're the devil. Did you not know? They're the devil. Oh, God. Superstitious people, man. Why is the animation so good? Because the studio is pretty talented, and I guess they had a fairly big budget, probably. Again, I love these games. I'm a big fan. I have minor gripes, like the control scheme, like in this one, the control is stupid. But again, because I enjoy the game so much, like I don't really care. Also, I have not paid attention to half of the dialogue. This is not going to be good for theories. I'm sorry. Asian cinema appreciates the atmosphere and building tension. American horror movies push big jump scares, etc. Yeah, that is a big generalization because there are some American horror movies that do it really well. I think it's more of an American movie industry problem rather than an American horror problem. And I think it's more of a lot of these companies just want to make the most money possible. So they try to appeal to the widest of audiences. But the problem when you do that is that you become bland and unnoticeable, you know? Hints of references. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same. Some Undertale fan, welcome in. How you doing? There's actually a movie in the 70s that showed D&D players becoming Satanists. I think it's a reference to it. Yeah, I mean that's actually a Excalibur. It's actually a psychological. It's a sociological phenomenon. I actually studied this in college before I went to uni, and it's called a moral panic. And this is something that happens in every society ever. There's always a moral panic, and you guys actually know one. The current moral panic. Well, arguably the current moral panic is very political. I'm not going to get into it, but recently the latest moral panic has been video games. You know, video games cause violence. Video games are bad for you. Video games are addictive, which they are, and that's something we should be, looking into. But all of these moral panics, they always happen in society. It was D&D was bad. Now video games are bad. I'm sure in like 10 years time, like, I don't know, chips in your hand will be bad. I don't know. It performs in the movie The Maze. It's supposed to be action horror, but this guy pops up from nowhere. These freaking big eyebrows. It's just funny. Turning a horror in a horror genre a little bit awkward. That's what they did in Resident Evil Village though, Dion. They admitted to it because people complained that Resident Evil 7 was too scary. And I was like, what do you mean too scary? Like, I want to be scared. That's why I bought a horror game. Eyes are weirdly wide. Did you know that psychologically speaking, statistically speaking, people with bigger eyes, especially women, people with bigger eyeballs are considered more attractive? Weird that, innit? Burn the books, burn the toys, punk rock is the devil's music. Yeah, exactly, Excalibur. There's all these stupid moral panics. Also, Richard, welcome in. It's Master Cody. Hello, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Why do you think Poppy Playtime was released in chapters, like one at a time? Maybe because I don't know if the other chapters were even done yet, Galaxy, but I don't know, probably to build hype, because if you release the game in one part, the hype happens and then it goes, whereas if you release it in parts, you generate the hype for longer. And I think with those kind of games, they kind of live on the hype, you know what I mean? Oh, what's this? More clues, more secrets. June 6, 1917. Oh. Soldiers. Are those the soldiers from they're the soldiers from Man of Medan, right? Yeah? Or are they? Because the one on the right really looks like the guy from Man of Medan. Is it? And then the one, I mean, to be fair, the one to our left looks like Angry Eyebrow Guy, but the one to his right definitely looks like the soldier from Man of Medan to me. Then the one, I'm gonna say this, and I probably shouldn't because he's in trouble at the moment. But the fourth one from the right kind of looks like Alec B. To me anyway. Which I know he's in a bit of bother right now. You didn't like Village for 7? I liked Village. I would have preferred it to be more scary. Yeah, the second one on the right definitely looks like the guy from Man of Medan. Which again, that's another connection. 1917. That lines up with the timeline too. I can't remember the exact year that they were soldiers, but it was. I'm pretty sure they were First World War soldiers, right? Gonna go back to work at a call center. Just want to pop in and say hello. No worries. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. And yeah, no problem. Listen, I basically I give advanced member to people that I know aren't bots or aren't scammers, and you know, all it does is let you post pictures and gifs. That's all. Have I watched Futurama? I watched a little bit of Futurama. I think I was a little bit too old when it came out to like really. I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't appreciate it as an adult, but I was in that weird age where it was like I wasn't really that interested in cartoons and stuff because I was like, cartoons are for kids, and it was like a bit of a, I don't know. And then Family Guy came out, and I was like, actually, actually, all right, who do I still need to talk to or whatever? What do I need to do? If I missed something, maybe I'll try the door. He's a playable character right now. No, but here's the thing. So he looks just like the soldier from Man of Medan, or one of the soldiers. They pretty much, I'm pretty sure they've reused the model, but I think that picture is a picture of the guy from Man of Medan. I don't think it's a picture of him. I think it's a picture of the guy from Man of Medan. Again, it could be wrong.
Just
get out of here?
That's what it looks like to me. Cartoons are for friends. Show them happy tree friends. What about salad fingers? I used to love salad fingers. I like spoons.
You hear that?
The way they feel when I caress them.
Whatever it was came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
Resident Evil came first person. You can't play it too often anymore. My head hurts. Yeah, could be a motion sickness thing. I don't know if you've tried changing the field of view. That can sometimes help. But I don't know. I definitely think for me, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica, and now 0 were the best. I don't think anything has come close. Llamas with Hats is good. Yeah, I've only watched them like once though. Courage the Cowardly Dog is the best cartoon ever. I don't think I've ever watched that. Anything but the horse in Salad Fingers was so creepy. I loved it.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
Carl! Can't do that, Carl!
Why come to creepy
That
central
kills
to scare
people,
Papa?
Carl!
What does that mean?
Be careful what you choose. I'm always careful, don't worry. I'm always careful what I choose, Alice. The Black Cat. Yeah, Black Cat. Oh, maybe this is where the jump scare is.
Feels like our only option.
Because there was a really cool jump
Sure
scare.
about that.
Okay, is there anything around here? There's a map. I'm going to touch the map. Oh, there's an interact. An interact. What is it? I don't need to spam that much, but I just want to. Is it a flashback? Or a flash forward, should I say? He's got a gun. Yeah, okay. When it comes to a cartoon anime show, Course Party, my cousin is Scarby for Life when I showed the uncensored version. I like cartoons now. I just think when Futurama came out, I was over The Simpsons and everything, you know. I don't know, I just wasn't interested at that time. I love Rick and Morty now though. Rick and Morty's great. All right, maybe hidden information. Tilly Johnson Memorial.
Anywhere than here.
You are here. Okay. Is anything hidden here? What did Carl do? Carl kills people. He's crazy. Big things that you usually wouldn't pick for your character. No, I'm going through with my first instinct because I played this before, but this is my second play, so I'm just gonna go with my first instinct out of stuff. I'm looking for secrets, but for my theory that's coming up. So it doesn't really matter if everyone dies or whatever. Where's the jump scare? I want to see the jump scare. I'm pretty sure it was like an interact. I could be wrong. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wait, was that an interact? Yeah. Oh, wait, touch the thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's one of these effigies. These showed up in House of Ashes, by the way. These effigies showed up in House of Ashes, which was interesting. And the camera like really focused on it for a little minute and everything. It's creepy. That would be a good place for a jump scare. Talking of forest jump scares, has anyone watched that show? God, what was it called? Midnight Mass? That was good. I like that. It wasn't the scariest thing ever, but I enjoyed it.
That is one messed up looking pile of something. What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is.
Gotta go work. Wish you the best. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate being here. Hopefully work is not crap.
I'm kind of curious about it.
Does that mean the people in Little Hope believe in the House of Ashes being the afterlife? No, I don't think that's what that means.
That fog has affected more than your sense of direction. Your imagination's
Was Midnight Mass? It's a show on Netflix. It's like a horror TV show. It was pretty good. It wasn't the scariest thing ever, but it was interesting.
Let's catch up. I don't want to spend any more time with this.
Money. I love money. Yeah, me too. I like money. Never had much of it, but I like it.
Can you two make an effort to keep up?
I really want to see the jump scare. Oh my god, this control scheme. I swear to god. That may have been the jump scare. I thought there was another one. I thought I was looking out into the forest and something was there.
Angela? Andrew? Where are you?
Maybe there's another one further up here.
I can't see you.
I hate when toxic kids think anime's for 6-year-olds. Duh. See, how can that be scary?
Andrew, can you
Listen, everyone likes what they like. As I've gotten older, I'm like, listen, let people like what they like. Let people dislike what they dislike too. Just let other people, like, don't try and interject your own opinion on other people. As long as you don't do that, you're fine by me.
Maybe it was the bus driver.
What I saw out there was a child.
The Akkadians and the ancient temple had the
Was
same
anyone
symbol
out
and believe
there?
that.
They've gone now. All I
So-
see is trees.
But we know kind of what these effigies mean though, right, in this game. And so people in...
We need to stick close.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, people in Iraq clearly believe in the same superstitions as people here. Or just people on YouTube that explore haunted places. Not really so much. I used to watch a lot of a TV show called Most Haunted, and now I'm kind of over that.
Okay,
A lot of it's
very
fake.
good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor?
Jeffrey, Stephen?
Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
It's a bit funny. Look, I'm starting to get the backache already. That was fine. Nothing about that was weird or wrong. The game is telling me to stay close to Andrew. What if I don't stay close to Andrew? What if I just leave him?
Whoever you are, this really isn't funny.
What this? What is it?
Come and take a look at this.
Yeah, I know. I had this problem when I streamed Man of Medan and House of Ashes. Sometimes I'm like, ah! But it's alright. I mean, that's voodoo. Don't want to touch the voodoo. It's creepy as hell. People in Little Hope, the Iraqi shepherds and the Akkadians all believe in the same mythology as some part of it all then. Possibly, yeah. Possibly, Sparky. I think, wait, is that someone's foot there? Or, I think that, this is why I need to replay this one though, because I can't 100% remember if this game explains the effigies and stuff. So I need to refresh my memory. See, that wasn't... That one didn't get me. The legs got me more than that one.
What is your name, sir?
Kevin. Kevin McAllister.
Pray, tell me your name, lady.
Angela.
Your brain is tired, you can go to sleep. Yeah, no worries, Barack. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here.
With my own hand.
Is it a fairy ring? Is that what it's called?
She looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me?
Voodoo dolls are actually made to help people rather than hurt them. The movies are inaccurate. I'm sure they probably are.
Come play with
It's like it's like psychology. Movies misuse or misquote psychology all the time. Like that whole you only use 5% of your brain. It's all bollocks.
Come back here.
You are.
There's someone else out here, by the fire.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
How can you not have seen that?
I couldn't see anything through this impossible, impenetrable
John really
fog.
reminds me of somebody. He really
ahead.
reminds me of like a
Tell me
character
yourself.
from a game that and I can't think of who.
A little girl appeared out of the fog, and then just like that, she was gone again.
What is going on?
Maybe the fog is.
The book is scary. I've never actually read it.
We're all
The book.
stressed out.
Stress my
I was
ass.
watching the second movie and I
saw
got
a
bored
girl
halfway
dancing
through.
Right here, clear as day.
Said her name was
A
Mary.
little reference to Dying Light. Love that reference
Looked
anyway.
exactly
Good night, good luck. Thank you. I like Dying Light. Dying Light was good. But yeah, have a good night, Barack. Thank you for hanging out.
Accent. Was that even American?
I got possessed in school,
I'm
trip and
not sure. I
stick to the
couldn't place
ceiling,
her
hit the
accent
offering
either.
on a statue in the middle of the
We've
forest.
gotten
Damn, it's
ourselves
scary.
into
Oh.
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
No. I don't think she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
To be fair, her eyebrows are also quite angry. Maybe her and angry angry eyebrow boy should get together and have babies with the most angriest eyebrows you've ever seen in your life. Already? We're having a curator time already?
Well, that escalated rather quickly.
Angry eyebrows, man and woman. Yes,
Everything
together.
that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually.
It's true that.
Don't you think?
It's true. I agree.
Don't look at me. I can't help you. Remember?
Remember? Like we've had this conversation
we
before.
sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death. On my
Grumpy Cat is a pet. No, Grumpy Cat's dead.
witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them. These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past, a little girl who may be in trouble.
Oh, is there a bump in the carpet? Was there?
Anyway, where are we? Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor.
I'm trying to look out the windows because I have a theory about that too.
Kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do that. Let me reassure you. You helped make some decisions that will be valued later on. And some that may turn out to be regrettable.
I won't regret anything, don't worry.
He was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing on his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again.
Is the candle always that deep into the wax? So in each game, there's actually different stuff happening in here. Because in House of Ashes, he lights 5 candles for the 5 savable characters, and every time one dies, he blows out a candle, which he doesn't do in this one, and he doesn't do in Man of Medan. So there's like little quirks and things that are different between each game.
I know it's been unsettling, but we're gonna get out of this.
Unsettling my ass? Unsettling is way back over the border somewhere.
Foreshadowing. It's almost 12 p.m. Got home from work. Gotta go. No worries, Cornelia. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever you are up to. Wait, did he have a little half tuck going on there? I think he's pulling off the half tuck. Oh, we're gonna check out the car. I'm gonna click once. I'm just gonna let him go. There doesn't need to be candles in this game. Yeah, but there isn't any in Man of Medan either, and there could be in Man of Medan, you know. But I think they just sort of added that in House of Ashes as a unique thing. Oh, I got really itchy nose, man. What's in here? Oh, it's a skull. Well, that's ominous. Guy has a human skull on his desk, very normal setup. Didn't play the game, and I don't know who he is. No one really knows who he is, Flames. He is very mysterious. The developers made him that way on purpose. I have some ideas and theories, but I don't know who he is. He is the curator, and he's telling you the story of all of these games, but also I think he has an agenda too. I think he has something else going on. But I guess we probably will find that out throughout the games. Don't let that happen. I mean, I'll try. Oh, whoa, camera angles, man. Camera angles. Can I not get in that house? Can I not have a little look? I don't think it'll let me. Okay. No bang bangs. You shut me down. No, I can't sing that because I'll get copyright claimed. But Yeah, I feel like
You see that?
that was a deer.
Some big ass animal.
I hope so. If not, what the fuck?
I like how no one gave a crap.
Might get a better.
You enjoyed the non-fixed cameras and house. Yeah, I mean, I think again, as a studio, they are definitely improving with each game. Like, I do think House of Ashes is the best one so far. Like, I think I don't know, man. I like the story's good in all three, but I think gameplay wise, House of Ashes is by far the best. Okay, this is another Little Hope one. So, ghost towns of the northeast, Little Hope, the town returning to nature. The abiding image of a ghost town in the popular imagination of an arid desert shack, surrounded by tumbleweed. However, ghost towns exist even in the lush north, not lush. Do you know, imagine actually having a job where what you have to do all day is talk. And imagine, like, not being able to talk very well. Can you imagine how difficult my job is? Anyway, however, ghost towns exist even in the lush northeast of the United States, buried away in forests, forgotten and abandoned to nature. The reasons for towns to become ghosts vary, but inevitably comes back to economics. The town may have boomed from logging, mining, or industry, then the jobs go and the people with them. The aptly named Little Hope is one such town, a one-factory community built around textiles that disappeared when cheap imports overwhelmed the market. After many attempts to save the mill, it closed, and a mass exodus ensued. Soon the school and even the church closed, leaving a desolate ruin. Little Hope is a deserted town, but the forests that surround it continue to lure extreme sports enthusiasts. The caverns of Hobbs Deep are famous for ice climbing, but its ice falls are known to be very dangerous. Recommended viewing, blah, blah, blah. In this week's episode, Kate Wilder... That sounds like an adult entertainer's name. Kate Wilder rips off the mask of the Zodiac Killer. Wait, the Zodiac Killer, is that from The Devil in Me? I'm pretty sure the Zodiac Killer is going to be the guy in The Devil in Me. Or The Devil Inside. I keep saying The Devil in Me, which is something completely different. The Devil Inside, I think. But will her hard-hitting investigative style unearth any new facts about the notorious killer? Worth watching for the stunning views of San Francisco taken from the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. Yeah, the Devil Inside reference, yeah. It definitely is. Every game has a reference to another game in it. Killer is real, by the way. I mean, a lot of... If you actually... so here's the thing. I might actually mention this in my theory too. Because Man of Medan is a real ship. I didn't know this until I started researching for the theory. But Man of Medan is a real ship. Well, supposedly a real ship. The Zodiac Killer also looks like it's based on real events. Little Hope is based on witch hunts, which again, real. And House of Ashes has ties to real events as well. And so I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely, again, more connections, which I'll explore properly in the theory, but it is interesting. Man of Medan, there was an article about Temple in the House of Ashes. Yes, yeah, I noticed that. So I completely forgot about it, Raf, but I went back and played Man of Medan a couple of weeks, last week or week before, on Twitch, and I saw that, and I was like, holy crap, this has been planned from the start. Which is also why I think that the games are going to be connected. Mentions of a serial killer and Winterfolk in House of Ashes are probably the new game. Possibly. The Witch of Edmonton, played by W.M. Rowley, Thos Decker, and John Ford. Performed in historical dress at Little Hope Middle School. Okay. Again, this would have been a cool moment for a little sneaky jump scare in the background.
Historical Society meetup. That explains the old-fashioned clothing they saw.
Are you for real?
That's why I stay inside. Sumerian mythology. There is an element of ancient mythology throughout all of the games as well, Sparky. We had what's his face? What's he called? As Pazuzu. Pazuzu just seemed to be mentioned in House of Ashes, even though there was a bunch of Pazuzu statues. Which again is something that I'm going to explore in the theory, because Sumerian mythology, I'm not an expert on it, but a lot of it has to do with demons, which is again why I think that the curator might not be Death. Hi there. Hello, it's me again. I'm going on a date. Okay, love your content. Bye, King. Have fun on the date. I'm jealous. I want to go on a date. Not with you. Sorry, that's rude, but no. I want a date though. But thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Hope you have a good time on the date. Hope it goes well. Hope you have fun and you get on. A tractor. There's a tractor here. Do I need the tractor? I'm looking at the tractor. Nope, it's just a tractor. Sumerian mythology for House of Ashes specifically. Yeah, but I also think that, this is what I'm saying, I also think that that might not necessarily just be in House of Ashes though, because House of Ashes is connected to this game. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, House of Ashes has the effigies from this game in it too. So yeah, okay, but like, also, what did Pazuzu have to do with anything in that game? There was nothing, it didn't mean anything. So why was it put in there, you know? We're observing from the perspective of the girl. Yeah, Galaxy Days, welcome in. How you doing? You know, it's like now she was. But yeah, it's I do think that these games are going to become more and more connected as we move, as we progress through them.
Hey, something up ahead.
Mate, it's a sign. What do you mean up ahead? You can see it's a sign for Little Hope Middle School. I know you wear glasses, but come on, man.
Which way? Can we move it?
Can we? Oh, move on? It's like, what can we move? The bridge?
Look at that. Hey, wait. Stop.
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
Spooky.
What the hell do we do now?
Shoot her! Don't really do that. I'll deal with this.
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
There's a real ship called Octavian, I think, that people inside are frozen. There's a real ship called the Man of Medan. This is a real thing. It was a ship that was basically sent out like a distress signal, and then nobody could find it. Nobody could find it, and there's a lot of theories about what happened on the ship, and a lot of people think it could be either a chemical leak on the ship, or there was another good theory too, but basically no one could ever find the ship. Or they found it and they couldn't find where it came from or something. It was a real thing. Like, it's a real story, but I can't quite remember. But I was reading about it when I was looking for research for the theories and stuff. Yeah, this seems so normal. Let's just walk towards the creepy ghost girl and all the lights going off.
Anyone there? Hello? Anyone?
I was never gonna get anybody.
John!
What is it you want from me?
Directions. I want to leave. Michael, welcome in. How you doing?
These are most troubling times.
Wait, don't go.
Stay away!
That's awkward.
What do you want?
You knew what we're doing here. I'm looking for clues between or connections between the different games. This is the one that I've only played once, because I have a theory that I'm working on for the Dark Pictures Anthology. And so this is the only game that I can't remember exactly what happened and everything.
This can't be happening.
But no, I'm also good, thank you. I've had a pretty good day. You believe someone can fact check me? The House of Ashes is a Sumerian mythology belief. It's the place where dead souls go, and Pazuzu takes them there. That's why they accepted the vampires.
You guys okay?
Oh.
I am not going into
Interesting.
that godforsaken town. Not now, not ever.
You were going before. Why the sudden change of heart?
Yeah, I haven't done all of the research for the video yet, because obviously I haven't started making it.
Look, I get that you're spooked, but we can't let that throw us off. We stick together.
Wait, she doesn't like that? That's a very sensible suggestion.
Stick your plan. What we just saw was too much for me. I am going nowhere.
What happened in there?
This woman came out of nowhere in the fog, dressed like an extra from Salem. She was garbling something in an accent I didn't recognize, and most disturbing of all,
It was Yorkshire.
it was an image of me.
It was a Yorkshire
How is that
accent.
even possible?
You're blowing this out of proportion, Angela.
I am all done here.
Seems the fog won't let us go anywhere except into the center of town.
The fog decides where we can and can't go? Fuck that. I'm trying another
Vampires
way.
are like Pazuzu, so they thought it was normal. I mean... cautious or assertive. Screw it.
Okay, let's split up.
Splitting up is never a good idea. I don't know why I chose that.
I'm going the complete other way. Who's with me?
Maybe splitting up isn't such a good idea, Taylor.
No way am I going down there.
I'm with John.
The people didn't
Taylor.
know, I don't think,
You wanna
that
go with her? For me,
the
this is
vampires
a
were
bad
there,
idea.
though.
Very
Because if you
bad.
actually
I'll take
look
the
at the... I don't want to spoil anything, but
hanging around here
if you actually know what the vampires
This damn
are,
fog lets you through, and you do
I
find
think they've
out.
been there longer than the
Send them into
humans.
town after us.
Sure thing.
What's my theory so far? I don't really want to spoil it because I have a few like a little mini theories that I'm going to put together in the video, but I don't really want to spoil it because I want you guys to wait to watch the video, you know. But I definitely have noticed a lot of connections between the games, some of which I think are actually a lot more interesting than just oh, that could just be a connection. There's one in particular that I think is a really interesting connection, but we'll see when I actually release the video. Fred, Daphne, you're going with me.
Hold up. You hear that?
Bloody Scooby-Doo. It's just the guy. Wow, you little coward. Wait. It like clicks and then there's a delay before you actually have to click it. Yeah, it's just him, dude. You have to go now. No worries, Galaxy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Hope you've been well. Hope you stay well. I'll see you next time. They saw the vampires and thought it was Pazuzu coming to take people. He stands at an end. They're clearly wrong. I don't know if I agree with that. I think the vampires came out and started murdering people.
Somewhere around here.
No, welcome back. How have you been? Can I fill me in? What, on this game particularly? Yeah, to mute my stream for a good 2 hours while I was in a meeting. Very happy you're still here. Yeah, welcome back, Lauren. Thank you for keeping the stream muted and stuff, though.
You got an explanation for what we
Can't
saw?
believe it's been 2 hours since you were here. I'm like, time, where does it go?
I do know there were witch trials in Little Hope around the same time as Salem.
I mean, obviously. Just got to watch one of my Poppy Playtime videos. Hey, how did you like it? I've really enjoyed covering Poppy Playtime so far. I'm very interested to see where it goes from here, though. I mean, what are we looking at here? Oh, okay. So we've got a little X. Oh, it's another effigy. Okay. Again, this would be a really good spot for a jump scare. Game, why are you not like, wait for me to pan the camera around and then put something there. Jump scare me, man. I want you to jump scare me. Like, if you look at that and you're like, oh, that's interesting, and then no, jump scare. Do you know what I mean? Fernando, welcome in. Nah, too late now. I wasn't paying attention. They realized something was up when everyone started dying during the eclipse, including their king. So I actually just think that they basically made a temple on top of the thing and didn't realize, and it was only during the eclipse that the monster started coming out. I think that's the more likely explanation. Really excited for chapter 2. Yeah, same. Dude, go back and talk to the man. Oh my god, this control scheme. Oh my god, this control scheme. Fine, we won't talk to the man then. Congrats on the big 100. Thank you so much. I'm still waiting for YouTube to get back to me so I can get verified and apply for the silver play button and all that. But I mean, there's no rush. I'm so happy. It's like honestly, it is a dream come true. Because I've been doing content creation altogether for like almost 4 years if you include all my Twitch streaming and stuff. But YouTube, this channel is only a year old, but I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years. And it's just so wonderful to actually see it all finally paying off, you know? Oh, I've got a right click. I nearly missed that. The only thing I don't like about this mechanic is I want to look around, but I don't want to because I don't want to miss the jump. You know, I don't want to miss the skill check. When the king died, they knew that their king cursed them and was asking for forgiveness by building the temple where they built it. No, the king basically destroyed another temple. He destroyed a temple of the Gutian people He raised it. If you actually go in, if you look in all of the little side notes and everything, the king raised and sacked another temple, and he actually built that temple to ask for forgiveness for doing that. Did Top 10 ever respond? No, I don't think they ever will, Nairo. I don't think they're ever gonna respond to me. Modern Magic and Ritual, Ronald Nelson, TC. Modern Magic and Ritual is the definitive guide to the subject of magic for the new age, as opposed to magic for stage magicians. Written for practitioners to hone their knowledge in art, this book examines in detail all aspects of modern magic and offers readers a rich menu of rituals to practice. I'm sure it does. The magic of peace and the Ankh. And I don't know what that top symbol is, but it looks familiar. It looks Celtic, right? Is it Celtic? I don't know, it looks Celtic to me. How long am I going to be streaming? I'm not going to be streaming for super long tonight because I'm actually getting really hungry, and I just wanted to hang out, honestly. I just wanted to hang out, but there's no way I'm going to finish this game on stream tonight. So, and I'll probably do what I always do and finish it offline. I need to figure out what other games I'm going to stream as well, because I have a few games. By the way, anybody who was watching Corpse Party, if you're like, why haven't you streamed it? The minute I finished streaming Corpse Party, my video got copyright claimed, and it really just kind of like ruined my excitement for it. I don't want it. I don't want the gun. I'm going to leave it. I'm leaving the gun. We don't need it. We don't need it. There's nothing we need that for. You can stay right there. Yeah. Thought the heartbeat was Rando pounding furiously on my window. Do you know what? There's a few streamers that I watch and they have like noise alerts, and one of them is like a knock knock sound, and it gets me every time. Like if I'm lurking in the background and I'm working or doing something, and I hear that knock, it gets me every time, and it's so creepy. I don't know why it gets me. Do I remember Corpse Party has that copyright? Well, every game is copyrighted basically, but it's the fact that it was the studio that made the game that auto struck my video. And to be fair, the studio did release it very quickly. Like within 24 hours they released the copyright claim, but it's the fact that I don't want to have to go through that every time I stream it, you know. It's
crazy back there.
It just really kind of like ruined my enthusiasm for it, so I'll probably just play that offline too.
I'm more twitchy than I thought.
What did you miss?
Thanks for coming.
We've had a little chat with a Yorkshire woman who was like, "Stay away. There's nothing good here. You're a low life." And that's about it, really. It's not much has happened apart from like the obvious, like, oh, there's a ghost.
In second grade.
Oh my god, chill out, man. Little Hope Police Department with a black cat on it. That seems sauce.
There must be a radio or a working phone inside. Maybe even our driver too. Look around for something we can break the glass with.
How's about your head? There's a chair right there. The chair will do it. Also, I like how he's like, yeah, let's just break into the police department. That seems like a normal... Use the chair, man. That seems like a normal thing to do. Nothing bad will ever happen if you break into a police department. Enter? I just want to examine. It's a rock. Guys, I'm not sure, but I think this rock might be important. I think this is the rockiest rock I've ever seen.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
No problem. I can do this.
Okay. If you're sure.
Anyone can do this.
Not anyone.
Putting a rock through a window at 10 paces? Anyone can make this shot.
Should I miss?
Feeling under pressure. Let someone
Should I miss on purpose?
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
Can you stop talking?
We did it!
We'll make a ball player out of you yet.
Every horror movie murderer, kid Hiccup was a popo, too much murder. Yeah, like 1 or 2 you get away with it, but like 3 or 4, pooh. Miss.
Looks safe enough.
No, I want to get on with it. Let's get in.
Piece of cake.
getting really hungry. It's like 11 o'clock. It's like 10 past 11. I had dinner at like 5. But I haven't had lunch yet. I have my, am I weird, guys? Because I have my, like, because of my weird sleeping schedule, I have breakfast, then dinner, then lunch. Because, like, my family make dinner at, like, 5. And so I eat at 5. But if I get up at, like, I got up at, like, 1:30 today. So I had breakfast, then I had dinner. Now I need lunch. Oh, so the girl was there and no one even saw it. No one even saw the little girl! She was doing little girl things. She was running. I'm going to go this way. Land for sale. It's normal. Normal to have your lunch at like 1 a.m. I worked really hard to reset my sleeping schedule as well, and it's just got wrecked again. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Creepy fog.
Wonder what closed the school down.
You worked in shifts as normal. I don't anymore. I've been doing YouTube for like a year.
Even if you make it over,
I haven't had to do like a real job in a year now.
I never did like school. Let's get out of here.
Looks like there's no way through. I might have made a bad call here.
Just dig under it. Easy.
Don't stress it. No one made us come this way. We'll find another way.
You gotta skip breakfast or replace lunch with breakfast. I can't skip breakfast. I have to have breakfast and coffee in the morning, otherwise I'm not going to be productive. I'm actually not going to answer that question, Flames. I mean, I am, but like I'm not. It's not really something I feel like is important, or because some people choose not to and some people choose to, and at the moment everyone's getting political about it. And I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of the whole political thing about what people do with their own bodies. Like, I'm massively on the side of your body, your choice when it comes to things like that. But I am. But I just don't think you... I would prefer if you don't go around asking people, because, like I say, there are people out there that have to make it political. They do say that your largest meal should be your second meal of the day, so it sounds right on target for that. I've never done that, Lauren. Like, usually my largest meal is dinner. I mean, I am doing it now. But like, yeah. But I guess it makes sense, especially if I'm going to eat at like 11:30 or whatever. Like, it makes sense not to eat like a massive meal. But I used to have like breakfast, then lunch, then a big dinner. So I guess now I'm doing it right. Even though my sleeping schedule is just completely out of whack. Okay, I really don't need to spam the clicks that much. But can I turn the camera? Oh, I actually can. I actually can turn the camera with right click. Okay. That's actually way more helpful. Okay, cool. What am I looking for though? Okay, I guess we just go this way. I thought there was something in here. If you work as content creator, should improve the sleep schedule. If you start problem, just don't eat just before sleep. This is what I'm saying though. I don't have to get up. I can get up whatever time I want. But I reset my sleeping schedule last week. So I stayed up all night, ended up like getting up at like 9, 10 in the morning. And it lasted like 3 days, and then I fell asleep and woke up at like 3 in the afternoon. And I'm like, okay, great. I can't get up early. I don't get it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Something is real off about this whole thing.
Now you're hungry? I'm really hungry. Your real name is Michael, you're 9. Then please leave. Please leave. This is definitely not a game for 9-year-olds, and I do swear. So I would ask that you please leave the stream, because I swear a hell of a fucking lot. Oh, she just grabbed. I didn't even grab. I was talking to chat. No, I know you do, Flames. It's just a shame that excuse me. There are people that have to politicize everything these days, and it's just I'm just personally on the side of that. I don't think anybody has the right to demand that you put something in your body. I really don't, and I'm really adamant on that. I think if you want to be vaccinated, that's great. I am. But I also think that if you don't want to be, you shouldn't be forced to by social pressure. And I think anybody, and this is just me personally, anybody that's forcing or trying to force people by social pressure into doing things that they don't want to do is a moron. About to go to school, can't really watch the whole stream. It's okay. I'm not going to be streaming much longer anyway, because I'm really hungry.
Let go of her right now.
Oh, they touched. They had a moment.
What spell have you cast?
Oh, but now they think it's magic.
Frozen to my marrow.
I've done nothing. Amy is the caster of spells. She is the one in league with the devil. I saw her in the forest together with her familiars. I am innocent.
I will have the truth, one way or another.
I don't like this guy.
You come with me, girl.
Hey, Scoot, welcome in. How you doing?
Kindly.
Be silent, child.
So I see some companies firing employees for not getting it. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm sorry. I don't think there's any situation where anybody should be allowed to force you to make a decision like that. I think that is so disgusting, personally. And again, I'm somebody who's got it. I had it. I had both. I don't think anybody should be forced into doing something like that, because at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you get sick with it and you die, then great. That's that you not great, but like you made that choice, right? But also this whole fact of it's like, well, other people, yeah, but again, if the vaccine works, I'm vaccinated, so why am I bothered if you're not? Do you see what I mean? It's just everything's political now. We're not allowed to talk about it anyway because YouTube will demonetize me. I'm just saying I'm on the side of choice. That's my own political and personal opinion. I think everybody should be able to choose what they want to do. I made my choice. You make your choice. The forest can teleport things. Well, I mean, this game is complicated because nothing is what you actually think. Like this game is, I don't want to spoil anything, but none of this is really real. Is this going to be the next main channel theory? I think so, yeah. I think this is going to be my next one.
You'll see.
Unless I have anything pop up in the meantime. I'm new to the channel, just joined the stream. Welcome in, Flame. How are you doing? Also, David, welcome in. How are you? This may sound weird, but even though I'm in my room, my headset makes me feel like I'm somewhere else. Ah, spooky. Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil, even though this game is like 2 years old.
Could mean someone's around.
Or like a year old? Is it like a year ago it came out?
Let's head over.
You agree, LED? I don't know, man. I'm sick of modern politics and modern attitudes of I'm right, you're wrong, I'm big, you're small. You know what I mean? Like it is literally Matilda. Alright. Oh god. I'm so glad I have a high DPI. Like... Cool. Briefly summarize the ending of the game. Yeah, but like I say, this game's over a year old at this point. I feel like if you don't want spoilers for a game that's over a year old, like don't join a stream. But also I'm trying not to like deliberately like spoil every little thing, you know. Sorry, a little hope it's a bit confusing. That's true. Also, guys, I sliced my finger open yesterday on my chair. Another reason why I want to get rid of this chair. Like I pulled it from underneath and like a little bit of metal was sticking out and it went right in my finger. But then I pulled and it's gross. Yeah, really excited for The Devil in Me. Kind of reminded me of Saw. Yeah, definitely. Like Saw and Riddler vibes I was getting. Like a darker Riddler. Although DC could get dark at times. I actually think Devil Inside... Is it Devil Inside or Devil in Me? Whichever, the devil one. I actually think that so far looks the best out of all of them. I think that one's going to be definitely the scariest. You don't really know this game, but I'll enjoy it. Hey, go play it. I think it's a great game. If you can get it on sale or something, even better. But I think it's a great series, honestly. What's down here? Wait, hello, camera. I'm trying to... What is that? What am I looking at here? Is it supposed to be... Is the camera supposed to be in focus? Like, what am I looking at?
Can you get through there?
Oh, okay. When did Puppet Playtime become famous? I think Corey X Kenshin made it blow up. I feel like Corey probably had leave my way out of this. I think Corey probably had an influence, but I don't think it was just Corey. I think that game just excites a certain audience. You know what I mean? Like it's like FNAF. You could say that like MatPat blew FNAF up, but I don't think that's true either. I think the audience was already there for it, and then content creators kind of amplify it. You know? A notification with a laptop styled you. The whole but I was looking at the hello game. Hello game. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. There we go. Oh god, yeah, I don't like the control scheme in this one. Wait, what's that? Was that the postcard that I looked at earlier? What is this? Oh no, I know what this is. Stop the Ravenden factory closure. Well, I mean, can't just make it make money, can you? Of the 3 Dark Pictures Anthology games currently available, which one is your favorite? Ooh, that's a tough question, because Man of Medan, I have a real soft spot for Man of Medan because I played it at EGX. It was one of like, the first convention I ever went to was EGX in 2018 in Birmingham. And it was one of the first games that I actually ever played at a convention before it came out and was like, oh, I remember that. And then I saw it come out and I was like, oh god, yes, I got really excited. So I have a real soft spot for Man of Medan. But actually, like, as a game, House of Ashes is the best one. But as a story, I like them all. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say Man of Medan is probably my personal favorite, even though House of Ashes is objectively better. Yeah. Sorry about spelling. It's okay. I can usually understand what people are saying. It's one of those choice games. Yeah, it's very much like a grown-up version of Telltale Games, Scoom. They are action light. Like they have moments of action in them, but they are kind of light. But the stories are great, and they're all connected in ways and stuff too. Markiplier is one who made FNAF popular. I don't agree. I don't agree because here's the thing. So I really enjoyed the FNAF coverage, and I never watched Markiplier play it. So I don't agree that it was one singular YouTuber that made a game popular. Because here's the thing. If that game was bad, it wouldn't matter how many YouTubers played it. Like if people weren't interested in it. And so you can't just say it was one person. It was a group effort of a lot of content creators. But even then, that game might have still been very popular without YouTubers, just not quite as popular. So I don't think I agree with that it was Markiplier. Because again, a lot of people found FNAF through MatPat and probably other content creators as well, you know? More reading.
Here, look at this.
Hope for Little Hope. The Carvers want to close the something factory and sell the land development. Okay. Would result in the deficit community. The union has proposed an offer to save the factory of our town. Please sign a petition to persuade the Carver family to accept the union. Alright, okay. Other fighting decisions can kill players off, make it really intense to play through. Yes, so in all of the Dark Pictures games, you have a main cast of characters and they can all die. And sometimes, the one thing I will say is just be prepared. If you're ever going to play these games, sometimes it's really difficult to know which is the correct decision. Sometimes there isn't a correct decision. And sometimes you'll die because you missed a skill check or something, and it can be a little frustrating. But I don't mind that because it kind of encourages future playthroughs, you know? You like the channel because you like watching horror game stuff? Thank you, Scoom. I love horror. This is why I made a brand all about horror. I'm thinking about some point soon bringing back retro horror to the channel because I'm just in the mood. I get like times when I'm really in the mood to play retro horror again. And I have a setup where I can actually like stream from my PlayStation. Wait, don't you need to push it the other way?
What are you doing?
Help me push this, will you?
Do you have a new theory about Poppy Playtime, like recent? Not really. I've basically done the 2 theories that I want to do. I have like little bits and stuff that I could still talk about. But, oh god. Was not paying attention. Any second channel videos in the works? I was going to talk about My Name because I really love that show. But I think I might have missed the boat on that one. And I haven't really... Whoa, his phone! Look at his phone! His phone was flying.
Seriously?
I haven't really watched anything new lately. So, yeah, I want to because I really enjoy my second channel. My second channel is it's just a hobby. It's just a hobby channel for me.
It'll be fine.
But I really enjoy doing it. But obviously I've got to prioritize this channel.
Don't take a Sunday morning
what's the name Tericho? Where did it come from? So, my name's Terry. And I really like content creators when they have their name in the name, like Markiplier is a good example, like Markiplier. Like I just really like that style of thing. And my old name was the Grumpy Brit, and some people called me Grumpy and some people called me Brit, and I hate being called Brit because for me Brit is short for Brittany. And do I look like a Brittany? Don't answer that, chat. So I Hang on. One of my channel rules is no politics, and unfortunately, Arno, that whether you agree or disagree with it, it counts as politics. So no politics in my chat, please. Just because I have, I'm sure there are people in the channel with a range of different political opinions, and honestly, I don't really give a crap what any of your political opinions are. I don't. Your views are your own, and I'm not going to try and change them, and you're not going to try and change mine. So I would just ask that we have no political chat, just because I don't want to cause arguments. I don't want people to get upset, and especially in this political landscape, I don't want people to start throwing crap at each other, you know. But anyway, so my name's Terry, and I was trying to think of a way that I can incorporate Terry into a name, which is really difficult. It's like really difficult to incorporate Terry into a name. There's a streamer on Twitch called Slashly. She's a horror streamer, and so Ashley, her name's Ashley, but Slashly, get it? Like, it's such a clever name. I love that shit. So I literally just sat down and wrote and just kept writing down names that were related to Terry in some way, that had Terry in them. And obviously it's spelt differently, but Tericho, I get it? Tericho? But it also sounds like Jericho, which is related to horror in some ways too. So it's kind of like a double meaning thing. I was worried actually that people were gonna like get it confused, but
Taylor, the door
seems to have been
open.
fine. I heard about FNAF because of it just flying around. Yeah, exactly. I definitely think content creators boost games. We amplify games, you know, especially if we cover games a lot. Like, it definitely is, there's definitely a promotion aspect there. Like, we promote games for people, which is why I get really angry when studios copyright claim videos and stuff, because it's like, no, like, we are giving you free advertising. Why would you be greedy and then go and try and take our ad revenue, you know? Like, we are doing the advertising work for you. Even if we say bad things about your game, there's gonna be people that still pick up the game and enjoy it, even if we didn't like it, you know? So, yeah, it's definitely it's a symbiotic relationship, in my opinion, between game studios and content creators. I am a guy, Alpha. Thank you for noticing. The character you're playing right now is the same name as me. Oh, really? Interesting. That is a cherry. That is a cherry.
Hello?
But yeah, it is, Raph. It's free advertising. Again, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. But you every now and again, you'll get a game studio that gets really angry. Like, really angry at content creators who dislike their game or whatever. And it's like, any press is good press. There's a YouTube channel named Jericho, specialized in hunting game. Oh, that's pretty cool.
How'd you get here anyway?
I know there's obviously a wrestler, right? Is it Chris Jericho, I think? But obviously my name it's similar, but it's not close enough to be like copyright infringement, because especially considering I'm not a wrestler and my content is completely different and everything.
I got company of the rodent variety.
Oh, gross.
Relax. They look well fed.
Head to the front. I'll meet you there. Can you step on it? We'd like to get out of here sometime.
Sure thing.
Yeah, me too. I need food. I don't even know what I'm gonna make. Okay. Controls. My god.
Hold on. I'll be right there. Will you relax? I'm coming.
Wait, is that even them? I don't even know if that's them. The rodent variety. Oh no, she scared me.
Angela? How the hell?
So scary.
The back door is locked. What troubles you? Tell me, what is happening?
Sooner will come for me.
Calm yourself, wife. Who is coming for you?
Calm yourself, wife.
Talking about me. There are accusations.
Accusations of what sort?
They talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
Are you though?
There's no sense in that. Who would say such a thing?
I cannot rightly say.
Leave or confront? I'm gonna leave. I don't know whether.
Privy to the rumors
Please,
about
sir,
my
do
wife,
not
Amy?
open that door. Do not let them take me, I beg you, husband.
Oh, I opened it. Uh-oh.
I have the legal warrant here.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife speaking in tongues.
So a video on your channel yesterday, enjoyed the video, so I'm definitely going to keep watching and subscribe. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoyed the content. Was it a Poppy Playtime by any chance?
You will deliver yourself into the
Flashlight has infinite battery. Yeah, like every horror movie. It runs out precisely when something scary is about to happen.
Such action will not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
Do not fear. I will find a way to resolve this.
I don't think he will. Forgot this was a horror game for a second. That made you jump. Well, that's good, right? That's what horror games are supposed to do. It succeeded. That's how you doing, Robin. Have I played any puppet combo games? Yes, I played Murder House. It was really good. It was such a like, I don't want to say it was shit, but it's such a crappy little game, but it was so fun and so cheesy. I liked it a lot. I bought. I don't think Bloodwash was actually puppet combo, right? Was it puppet combo Bloodwash? I bought it. I haven't played it yet.
You saw something else, right?
Yeah, I saw Angela. Yeah, I saw John and Angela. They could see and hear me. How do you know? We didn't talk to him.
I think they could see and hear me.
What's the menu for my lunch tonight? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to have, Lauren.
They seemed really...
I'm trying not to eat too badly till Wednesday because I'm going out for Chinese food with my family on Wednesday. So, like, I've booked the table at a restaurant. I'm going to pay for them and everything.
Priest.
So I'm trying not to eat too badly, but I don't know what I've got in. Let's have a look.
I don't know. It didn't make much sense.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh, so I see that sass, Lauren. I saw the sass.
He was real scared.
I'm choosing to ignore it. I'm choosing to rise above it because, you know.
Hope.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I saw something in my room
the
then.
same feeling when I met my double.
Lunch. Hey, if it's midnight, that's 12. You have lunch at 12, right? Nobody said it had to be 12 in the afternoon. It could be 12 in the morning.
We've really screwed up here.
Started watching my videos and they're really good. Thank you. Well, pretty good. Thanks. I appreciate that. I really enjoy making them, so I'm glad that you enjoy watching them. I haven't tried Dumb Massacre, no. Well, he's a creepy one, isn't he?
What do you think?
Let's have a little nosy.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Smart.
There you go. We'll be on our way from Little Hope while the others are still MIA in the woods. Something up?
Yeah, there's something.
It's a game called It Lurks on Roblox. I've never ever played Roblox. I actually told somebody I would. They donated like a fair chunk of money on Twitch, so I said I'll play Roblox for them. But I have never played Roblox, no.
There's got to be a phone in here someplace.
Search for a working phone. Make your ears bleed whenever you get chased by the nun. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Like, I like good audio design in games. Reynolds. Oh. Why would you have a black cat on you? It's... Movie logic, guy shows up with a tank and the main character kills him with a Nerf gun. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of silly things that happen in movies and shows and stuff. Like, for example, the entire final season of Game of Thrones. Guy looks like Sid from Toy Story. Yeah, someone actually said this on my first playthrough, Robin. How weird is that? So when I played this on Twitch last year, someone actually said that. He looks like a grown-up Sid. Which I wonder, like, did they base Sid on him? I don't know, like, maybe. Yeah, I'm moving my mouse. My mouse is moving. Hello? Hello? There we go. I've lost everything. I'll help you find it. Don't worry. We'll get it. Stream will help. Chat will help you. Sheriff Reynolds, I think it's a reference. Sheriff Reynolds. Why does that also sound familiar? If you don't like really loud noises for no reason, then I wouldn't try it. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. That's like the first thing to put me off. So I don't mind jump scares whatsoever. I like jump scares to be well earned. And I don't mind, again, things like loud noises and stuff. But I don't... Hello? Game? I swear. Come on. Move. God, this is making me appreciate House of Ashes so much more. Like, so much more. And the last stream of yours, I was there for. I made Gouda Vibes burger. It's called a creative dinner. Listen, there's no dad jokes in my stream. I might be horror daddy, but there's no dad jokes ever in my stream. I really want horror daddy merch. I need to just make sure that like nobody else has done that yet. Like I don't want to like infringe on anyone else's like idea or copyright or anything, but like I really want to get like a horror daddy merch. Oh my god, move. I swear, yeah, move. Oh my god, best movement ever. Never seen better movement. I've seen worse movement than this, but it's just not intuitive at all. Again, House of Ashes was perfect. I had like barely any problems. The only problem I had with House of Ashes is that I kept missing the skill checks. So that was my fault. Old Witch Gowl. In 1692, during the Little Hope witch trials, many of the accused were imprisoned here. Oh. Trying to get into scary stuff. I don't want to say I've always liked scary stuff, because when I was a kid, I played Resident Evil for the first time and it terrified me. And I vowed never to play it again, but then I came back a couple of years later as a teenager and I loved it. So, I don't know, man. Ever since then, I've been a fan of the spooks. I have not played Mr. Hopper's Playhouse. No, somebody was asking me earlier. I've just really taken an interest in it. I don't even really know what it's about or anything. Like,
there's gotta be something.
I don't know, man. Reynolds was in the Walking Dead series?
We have a winner.
I don't remember anyone. Watching videos, but back in a bit. No worries, I'll probably be gone by the time you come back, Flame, because I'm starting to get real hungry. But I appreciate you being here. Position to change the channel name to Horror Daddy? No, I'm not going to change the channel name. I might put it in like my banner or something. Like, I don't know, your local Horror Daddy. I just don't know why I like it. Pronounced as jail? No, I'm going to say it as Gaul. Like the country, Gaul.
I know what's wrong.
From ancient times.
Please do share.
Bubble Tea, how you doing? Welcome in. Mr. Hopper's Playhouse is cool. You should try it. It's multiple games in the series. Yeah, at the moment, most of the horror games I'm playing for the channel, and I kind of just stick with the new releases as they come out. You kind of have to remember, until you grow your audience big enough, most games have a very short shelf life. Like if Markiplier could play whatever he wanted, right? But like most games on YouTube have a very, very short shelf life. I say Markiplier could play whatever he wanted. I'm sure he wouldn't get as many views as if he played any random game. But like until you get big enough, you kind of have to really go with what's popular, which is fine. I'm not complaining. It's just, it is what it is, you know. It's just part of the process. Until you get to big enough where people will just watch everything or anything that you want. Which I'm not there yet. The channel's not there yet. If I upload games that are not popular or games that are older, the videos just don't get shown to anybody. Horror Daddy channel, it means the viewer has to call Tericho Daddy. Well, no, you don't have to. You don't have to call me that. I'm just saying that I am Horror Daddy. And you can call me Tericho. That's fine. Ryan Reynolds was in the Walking Dead series. No, he wasn't. And he might have been. Was he a zombie? He could have been a zombie, but he wasn't in there. I'm working on break. I'm happy to see you. Nice, thank you. I thanks so much for popping in on your break. That's so sweet of you. I thought I heard my Furby boom that wakes up and falls asleep again. Oh my god, Furbies! My sister used to have one of those. So annoying. And the whole fact that you had to like.
What is that?
I missed it. I was talking to chat, man. The whole fact that you had to teach them language, because they used to start going like wah wah whoa wah, and you had to like teach them how to speak. It's so weird. So cold in the break room, you forgot your sweater. Such a girl thing though. Like my whole life, most of the women that I've known have been like cold, whereas men have been hot.
Be careful.
Collab with Super Horror Bro, call yourself Super Horror Daddy. Or just call myself Super Horror Daddy and just piss him off. No, Super Horror Bro seems cool. I don't know. I don't know him personally, but he seems alright.
What can you hear?
A woman. She sounds real upset.
Talk to her. Try to get some details, her location, anything we can use to find
This
her.
guy's smart. Careful, phones are dangerous. No, they're not. Unless you're driving. What's your name?
Can I ask, what's your name?
seen them approach, I reached out in fear.
You used to be pretty fluent in Furbish. Everyone thinks the break room is cold. I don't know. I've had this my whole life. Like I went into the break room in my last job, and I put the aircon to 10 degrees, and let the girls were like, "Oh my god, it's so freezing!" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Nice and cool. Can you stop grabbing me? You people are so grabby. I swear to God. I feel like this one's pretty short because I feel like I'm getting fairly far through this already.
I would speak with you. You cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation. Making fun of John for saying be careful when I speak to the phone. Oh, I see. Her name has Keto or Keto?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Oh, what? You're Furby.
The word, or the edge of a word about the other things. Then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging.
He looks like Merwin. It's Merwin.
I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence.
Why does he have no face?
They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against
Hello
me.
there, Outcast. How you doing?
What the hell should we do?
We need to stay quiet. We just let this play out.
He literally just jumped. He looks like Merwin. No, the judge. The judge looks like Merwin.
I do not believe any of my neighbours. Those who know me best will speak out against me. They know who I am. That I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend. I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man who...
Okay, thanks. Are we doing well? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I've been enjoying this this evening, and I've done nothing productive all day, so... we're gonna approach the girl.
I beg you, good judge, let us conclude our business here without further ado, lest we afford the forces of darkness the opportunity to bend these proceedings to their will.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what
Look, Merwin.
ails you?
What the? Stay out of this.
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself.
But she's seeing us though, right?
Possessed. No doubt you're doing.
How long is this game? It's not super long.
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
Uh-oh.
No!
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room.
Should she just smile at her?
Seek out the Lord.
Does she do that on purpose? You cheeky little shit. Should you walk across the store for the warmer break room or stay and shiver? Don't be uncomfy. Go to the warmer break room if it's too cold. Hey, Cookie Ash, welcome in. How you doing?
Seriously?
Very sus. She looked at her and smiled like she did that on purpose.
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation.
Interesting.
That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
It's the girl I saw in the woods. Imposter. I saw a little girl vent.
One me and Angela saw back in the woods.
I saw her kill an electrical.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by...
Guess Amy has little hope of surviving this accusation of being with the devil.
Who took perverse pleasure
But
in poisoning their own communities.
Come on. She's just some little kid. Who most likely doesn't...
Gonna head out? No worries, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us. And so did some of the others.
Knowing the ending of this game,
kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere,
it is interesting that they can see us.
especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other. How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
The woman we just saw condemned, I saw her back at the intersection.
Yeah, her husband did look like you.
Her husband? He looked a lot like you, Professor.
The two people with that little brat looked just like Daniel and Taylor.
You stole a jacket? I hope they don't mind.
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go.
Just you was more accurate.
Hey, Taylor, we're in here.
We can't open the damn door.
Notification again. Turn off your notifications.
We can't either. They must be locked. Let's all try to force the handle. In 3, 2,
oh, do I actually have to do
1.
I did it. Look at me go.
Taylor.
Hey, Professor.
Find anything that can get us out of
Awkward,
here?
like, hi, Professor.
Found nothing back there.
Just a pile of junk.
Gotta go. See you soon. It's okay. I'm gonna be wrapping up in a minute because I am really hungry.
What's bugging you?
We saw Angela's double get tried and condemned for being a witch.
Okay, so now what?
We've already tried a few places and come up with nothing.
Except enough weird shit to put us.
You know how? If it's coming from the laptop.
Forget about what's happened so far. Our best shot.
Do you know what the locations are?
Is in town.
Really?
Did I find the bus driver? I don't think I did. No.
There's some real scary shit going down in the outskirts, and our plan is to stroll into the.
I wasn't playing. I was playing as the people who dropped down though.
But maybe we should
so I don't think I could.
What is going on here first?
We need to know what that woman is facing. What's going to happen to her next?
I like the idea, but how would we even begin to find that out?
We've already been down those paths. Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
What the hell?
I think this place called Execution Spot or Execution Site.
What if I'm somehow
What is my
linked to
name?
that woman?
Claire, have a guess. What do you think my name
If
is?
she dies, what happens to me?
I have no fucking clue what is going down here, but I do know that that woman is not you.
So you know what's happening in this though? What if that is happening in all of the games, and that's why we keep seeing the same character models? Do you know what I mean? If you could make a horror game, what would you do with it? I don't know. I'd definitely make something atmospheric and something scary, like old Resident Evil and old Silent Hill. You know, because we don't really get that many games like that anymore. You don't know? Have a guess. What name do you think I would have? Clear, it's in my name. All right, we've got Angry Eyebrows guy. Look how angry those eyebrows are. They're so angry. Also, why is he just stood behind me staring at the back of my head, you creep? Get out of here, you creep. Okay. Joe? My name is not Joe. No. If you take my name
This fog is getting worse.
and you say it out loud, you might get a hint. Richard? Do you think I look like a Richard? You think I look like a dick? Really? Tilly Johnson. Promising young author who died tragically after writing her first novel. Oh, that's sad. Oh, the head's knocked off. Somebody knocked off Tilly's head.
Taylor, come here.
Oh, is that the little girl?
What am I looking at?
You know nothing about this?
Not a damn thing.
The first thing came to mind. I feel like the reused characters are just actors. I don't. One of the links that I have is actually really solid in my opinion. I'm not saying it's definitely true, but one of the links that I found between two of the characters would make a lot of sense to me. Why is it like flopped over again? Put it back on. Put the head back on. Fix the head. Riley does not begin with a T, although I like the name Riley, but that does not begin with a T, Claire. Good effort though, good guess. Just started watching. Welcome in, Elliot. How you doing? I'm going to be hopping off here shortly because I'm really hungry. You know what? I'm gonna hop off now because I am getting very, very, very hungry. But this has been a fun stream. It's been a very fun stream. If this is your first time tuning into my streams, welcome. I stream when I feel like it, so I stream just kind of whenever. I'm gonna try and get 1 day a week back on Twitch where I stream regularly. I used to do Thursdays, so I might do that again. We'll see. But also, Claire, my name's Terry, but welcome in. Yeah, thank you so much. If you haven't already, hit subscribe so you don't miss my future uploads. If you want to find me on Twitch, there's a link on my channel, but you can here have it. It's just the same name. That should take you to my Twitch channel if you want to follow me over there. Like I say, streams over there at the moment, or just when I feel like it, but I'm going to try, excuse me, I'm going to try and get regular, just 1 day a week or something, because honestly, Twitch is for fun. It's not for growing. But if you want to follow me over there, go do that. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It's been really, really fun. We also had a $10 super chat earlier, so thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Let me give you a proper thank you. It was... let me find it. Hello. Where is the super chat? Why is it not in my list? Where is it? There we go. Thank you for Chopper. It was Chopper the Dragon for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. It helps out the channel a bunch. I might actually, in my future YouTube streams, I might actually do some like rewards for super chats, because I saw a really cool idea. at another stream where they did like rewards for like how many like super chat like milestones they reach in a stream, which is pretty cool. Also, stream, can't wait to see what amazing content you create next. Thank you so much. I don't think that's true, but I'm glad that you enjoy the content, Lauren, and I hope that you enjoy my future uploads too. Yes, Terry with an E, Claire, close though. But yeah, thank you, Robin. I will enjoy the food. I'm very, very hungry. So thank you so much for everyone who hung out. This was fun. I do like to stream now and again just to hang out and chat and do all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna finish this game. I'll probably finish this game offline. I don't want to promise that I'll stream it again, because you know what it's like with my streams. So I'll probably finish it offline. But if I do stream it, hopefully YouTube will notify you. But yeah, be safe, do all the things, and I will see you all